Welcome. Sorry I'm late. I was making me a coffee, cappuccino. Hey, happy hippie, DFK, Peanut 411. Okay, let me get the hey Raleigh Jones vlogs. Let me post the StreamYard in here. Oh crap, I always do that. There we go. And pin it, and we're good to go. Uh-oh, it's not pinning. Oh, well, you guys got it. I'll try to pin it later. Okay. So what's going on? As the title of the stream says, listen up. Peanut has the 411. Come on up, Peanut. As soon as you get the StreamYard link in there, in the chat. Hey, Gas Control. Sweet and Sour. Hey, Gary. Constitution law is truth. Hello. Bama, RC Fighter. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh, let's see. Jessica S., hello. I don't know if it showed up or not, guys, but it will. Did you guys see the StreamYard link in the chat? Because it's not letting me pin it for some odd reason. Let me go to live chat. Let me see. Hey, Nevaeh. Corrosive commentary. Oh, no link? Okay, let me try it again. There we go. Did that come up this time? Ah, yeah. Okay, allowed me to pin it. God, YouTube has been really weird. Hey, Nomad Sam. Twisted Skeptic. Hello. Grandma Pam. Hey, you guys. Rebecca. Welcome. I see ya.
Oh, there I am.
There you are. Sorry.
That's okay. How are you?
I'm good. I tried posting the StreamYard link, but it wouldn't let me pin it, so I knew something was wrong with that. That's why I was waiting for somebody to tell me whether they see it. Because
I thought it was going to be pinned at the top, but it wasn't. So I was like,
it didn't even allow me to pin it at first, so I had to wait to see if you guys saw it or not.
So, well, we're up here because you sent me a comment that was made about me.
And the lurker server, the lurkers had posted in all the servers that we share I guess it was like Jeff had mentioned something about not paying attention to the name when he signed the bail. I don't know anything about that bail thing. I've never had to do that.
Right.
So I have no clue what that takes or entails or any of that stuff. So please, just let us know what happened.
Yeah. Well, I had suspected for a while that News Now Houston, or News Now Rapist, has been following me around for quite some time. I suspected it. Mm-hmm. I couldn't prove it until with Jeff. News Now Houston says he doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know the Peanut Lady. And he did that on Salty. But yet he did a video of me a year ago on his own channel and said I bumped my head and I was a crazy lady. So, now that I'm seeing this, it's like, oh my God, I wish he would just stop. It's everybody. And then I heard within the auditing community today that apparently the word is going around that I made a $20,000 charitable donation and that I reneged on that and asked for the money back. And I was like, gee, well, how convenient is that?
Mhm.
being as that News Now Houston made that allegation on the Salty Rant. So, yeah, so there's lots of allegations being made.
I didn't watch that salty rant. I'm not subscribed. I don't go over there, so I didn't see that. I think I happened to be over maybe I think maybe in 10th man's stream, and he was watching it. But I, to be honest with you, I didn't listen to it. I didn't see it. I probably caught maybe the end of it.
Right.
But okay, so according to the snapshot that the lurkers put in Jeff's server, um, yeah, this was put in Jeff's server, that he was caught in a lie.
And he was several.
Yeah, saying that he didn't read the bail receipt or whatever. He just signed it. He just wanted to get the hell up out of there. But then later admits that he did know it was you.
Right, right. And you know what, Golden? And, you know, I thank you for having this stream because before it's arguments with 10th Man and Andrew and 10th Man and Andrew, and let's bring all of
Right.
these people in. And, you know, it's all about me. And apparently, everyone has all of these things. They know what I've done, but they've never asked me.
Right.
It's like, why don't you ask me? I'll tell you what happened. And, you know, it's the constant accusations. Let me tell you what happened. It all began with Extra Bad Citizen. I posted a bond for Otto,
Mm-hmm.
and Extra Good Citizen did it on my behalf. Extra Bad Citizen was supposed to return the money to me, but instead put it in his 401k. Navin Johnson and Shiva have already proven to what I'm saying to be the truth. Okay. Well, anyway, they didn't like that because they thought that I was harming the auditing community.
Mm-hmm.
So then I have been called every dirty name under the book, and I've been trashed. And then I tried to bring it up during Jeff is Here, where he and Joe had this spectacular auditors stream, and I brought it up exposing News Now Houston to be the rapist that he is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it all started. So after that, it started following me. But what I didn't know was that Jeff is Here had a eight, which 10th Man, Bones, and others, and Bird
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
finally admitted to that I was being pulled out to be personally assassinated, trolled, or whatever you want to call it. And
Mm-hmm.
they were painting me out to be a monster. And I was trolled for 8 months and had some
Um,
awful things about me
are you
being
talking about
said.
the PayPal Patty thing?
Oh, no, no, no. The
Or not
PayPal
PayPal
peanut.
Patty? I don't
Oh, no,
remember
no,
what the
no,
hell he
no.
called.
All right.
Oh.
Let me tell you the story about PayPal peanut. That name was given to me out of the abundance of love. And thank you, Teresa R.
Mm-hmm.
Because Teresa R has been following me. She has suffered the same experiences that I'm now going through.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually, when she did that video, and because people weren't paying attention, she
Mm-hmm.
actually put my PayPal link in her video to have people to contribute to me, but they didn't catch on. So I didn't receive any money.
Okay.
Um,
So, oh, that's cool. Well, I mean,
yeah.
we all have a history here on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah. But,
Well,
you know,
I'm looking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm looking at that screenshot that they shared with everybody. Now it looks like they blurted out the because they it's probably I'm assuming it's set to private because I went to the Lurkers channel and it looks like that video isn't public. So, but because the video I'm assuming is like time stamped with the whole conversation that Jeff had, I guess, with Earl. I'm assuming. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm just going to assume that because it says he's talking about him, timestamp 243, talking about him, talking to Jeff about Peanut. Jeff told Earl that she had signed on his bond, but the other night he didn't know who was on his bond.
Right. And we're going to go back to that. Jeff has repeatedly lied. Everybody is focusing on the scamming and the money, and they say it hasn't been proven. But what Jeff has done was actually not only recorded me and put it into a public domain, he also recorded another woman, and I'm not going to give her name because I don't have her permission to speak it, but another woman, and he put that conversation out into the public domain. And Jeff is a very creepy human being. Why would you record somebody who bailed you out and then distribute that recording of a woman to numerous other men? That's creepy. Sorry. Live with it.
I don't agree. In fact, yeah, I mean, Jeff did admit to that eventually, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Well, no,
yeah.
You know what? He never admitted to it because we both live in North Carolina. So he's not going to admit to anything because I have jurisdiction. So, and that's why he removed numerous of it. He removed, I think, 40 of his videos. There are a lot of them that I'm in.
Okay.
But the most recent one is the most.
I'm sorry if I seem like I'm asking a lot of questions. I don't know a lot about this. And, I just don't know. I'm getting information like everybody else on YouTube. So, okay, hold on a minute. Hello. I don't know who you are, but hi.
Hi.
Oh, get rid of Jose. What has he got to? He has nothing to do with this.
I don't know him.
Oh, no, he's a troll from another channel. Yeah, you
don't want I'm not a fucking troll. I got a vlog channel, dude.
Golden,
I am not a fucking troll. Don't go that route.
I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't drop him. He left.
Yeah, he was Golden. He was on the Drama Dome. I think yesterday or the day before. Yeah. So.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not from our community.
Okay, so so what's happened since the salty rant and the lurkers thing when Teresa and Navin and everybody went up there? Or is this like two separate issues that we're talking about?
Well, you know what?
That's where I'm confused.
Yeah, you know what? There's several moving parts, and I think that's what makes it more difficult.
Okay.
It started out with Extra Good Citizen and that interaction, and then it went to Langley Lang and 10th Man and Bones attacking me or coming.
Hey,
oh God! Ugh.
What? What's wrong?
Someone's telling me to stop talking.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we don't have to talk about. I mean, you asked me, if I'd go live so you could give your side of the story.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you sent that text message to me.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I've got a guardian angel out there that kind of looks after me and says, "Please stop."
Okay. Well, it's up to you, and I'm not forcing you to do anything. So, all right. Well,
you know what? Why don't I drop down and talk to them, and then I'll come back up.
Okay, cool.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Well, I guess this is going to turn into an open panel if anybody wants to come up and talk or whatever. Um, yeah. That's funny. Oh, God. Awkward. Hey, D-Man. Welcome. King Vic, welcome.
Hi.
Hello again, Jose.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm just letting you know that I am not a troll. There's this character named Zane Green. The community of Lipstick Chick wants that guy to be more successful than a actual real traveling hobo.
Can I ask you first how old you are?
I'm 31.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. Okay, you sound really young, so I just wanted to make sure. This is an 18 plus stream. Okay.
Yeah.
So
1989.
okay, are you the guy that was over on Drama Domes the other day?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I ain't got no reason to lie.
You sound like I just thought your voice sounded a little bit familiar. I just wasn't sure. And when you came up on stream, you had that headlamp on. Where are you that you need a headlamp?
Oh, I'm actually in I think this used to be a store, but the back part was like a living conditions.
Here, I'm going to put you up on big screen. What are you there for? Are you like investigating something?
No, I'm actually homeless and I'm a traveling hobo.
Oh, okay. All right.
I travel. That's what my vlog channel is all about, is me traveling and showing the scenes behind what we do behind the scenes of when we're not panhandling, like bumming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a headlamp on so you can see. Obviously, you're in an abandoned building. Oh my God, can you put that up back on the ceiling again? Hey, Caddy Daddy.
Jose. Hi, Jose. How you doing? I thought I could find you over here.
Oh my God, you need to be careful. Look at that ceiling.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, that looks so dangerous. I know, but that looks really dangerous. You might want to find a different room that has a roof that's not caving in.
Oh my God, look at all that black mold up there. Look at that. That's black mold.
Sam Teller.
No wonder his dog was hacking and coughing that one day when he was on a live stream.
He's just fucking with you.
No, I'm not. We have clippings of it, but that's here nor there. How are you doing, Jose?
$80 richer.
Are you holding up, buddy?
Yep, I was $80. I'm $80 richer than yesterday.
That's good. You milked a lot of people for some money today, I see.
Actually, for a ride.
Oh, you milked them for money and a ride?
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm not an idiot, dude. You're the one that said you fucking, come on, Jose.
You're putting words in my mouth, dude.
I mean, we can only go by what you say, Jose.
All right, Sam. We all know you're bullshit.
Hey, Jose, I ain't on no bullshit, buddy.
You're kissing Zane's ass, aren't you? You're kissing Zane's ass, aren't you?
Dude, I don't give two fucks about Zane.
Yeah, you do, you fucking bum.
I'm a better bum than you.
Want to be dry. All you do is drive your fucking car and you say, hey, look at this.
Yeah, I think so too, Teresa.
I'm fucking stoned.
Yeah, I see that. I wouldn't doubt it. Are you warm?
Mentally.
Okay. Hey, Golden, I'm gonna take off because I'm not gonna screw your stream up. So have fun.
Yeah, you're fine. I didn't have anything going on anyway. I mean, we had a plan for the stream. I'm sure it wasn't gonna talk about it forever, but something was supposed to have been a topic, like a speaking topic for a minute, but it kind of went sideways. So you're fine.
Okay,
Don't worry
well,
about it.
let's start from whoever last spoke.
Excuse me?
Yeah, let's finish the conversation.
No, because I wouldn't. I really have nothing to say about it. I have more questions than anything, and the people that can answer it aren't here, so it wouldn't make
Oh
any
well,
sense.
that sucks.
But that's okay. How did you? Do you mind me asking how you became homeless at 31?
I became homeless at 18.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So how did you how did that happen, if you don't mind me asking?
I couldn't keep a house. I couldn't keep a job. So I said, fuck it. If it's one thing, it's going to be the other. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me be homeless.
So you're homeless by choice.
Circumstances.
Well, if you
The-
say fuck it, then that would mean that you're homeless by choice.
Well,
right?
who gives a shit? I'm
That
not.
boy,
I'm not going to deny it.
that boy giveaway.
I'm not going to deny it. I'm proud of it.
Well, no, hey, listen, I'm not judging you. Don't, I'm just saying if you're homeless by choice, then absolutely, own it, be proud of it, whatever, but if you're if you don't want to,
If you call it by choice, so fucking be it. I don't care.
No, you said it. You're saying it by saying fuck it. If you don't want to be homeless,
I'm not
then
gonna
try
fight
to.
something that's a dead cause.
Why would you say it's a cause? I mean, a dead cause.
It's not going anywhere.
Hey,
Do you want them to
Golden Eyes-
donate to you tonight, Jose? You
Hey,
want
I don't
donations,
want
Jose?
them
Is
to
that what
donate
you're?
Hi, Peanut.
to you. I make my money elsewhere.
Shush, these two
I
are
don't need
using
the
you to troll
internet.
each other.
Oh, I'm asking questions.
Yeah, they're
it's
from
fine.
Lipstick Hick Chicks.
I know, lipstick chick. Yeah, I was just asking questions. So
Sorry,
he's not.
Golden, I came
Well,
up here
they're
for a
not
specific
very
reason.
smart questions. They're lame.
Hey, Jose, I got a question for you.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Oh,
Are you-
Jose.
Are you homeless
Yikes.
because you would rather get high than have a job? Because
I'll get
you yourself said in your own words, "I am high." Is that the cause of you being homeless? And I'm asking you
No.
because Golden
Okay,
is
you're
trying to
putting
distract me
words
on
in
a
my
panel
aspirations.
coming up here, and you're
I am not
pretty
going to
much
answer
attacking
any
Daddy.
her.
questions from this fella.
Caddy
Any
Daddy, you're
mislead-
echoing, honey. You might want to turn off your YouTube. Okay.
But you're coming up here, Jose, and you're kind of being disrespectful towards the host of this panel. And she's
Okay,
gonna be
well, if you want me to get off, I'll
she's-
fucking get off.
she's
Just
gonna be
stay
polite
right
until
there
you
and
really
leave
piss her
the
off,
panel.
and then she's gonna turn on you with the wrath of God. But I'm not as patient as she is. Now, if you're gonna be disrespectful, I'm gonna
Well,
say
just
something long
fucking tell
before
me to get off.
she ever would.
Tell me to get
I
off.
would-
Hey,
I was-
everybody in chat,
Tell me to get off
if
the
you're
channel.
not subscribed to Golden Eyes, please go and subscribe to Golden Eyes.
Yeah,
Hit that
she will
subscribe
love
button.
that.
Hit that bell. Hit that notification because we
Hell
love
yeah.
Golden Eyes.
Aw.
Hit that
Jose,
bell.
I would appreciate it if you would be respectful towards Golden, okay?
Okay, well, if you want me to off the panel, just
Thank
say
you,
get the fuck off.
DFK. I was
No,
handling
I don't
it
want
though.
you off
Speak
the
your
panel.
mind,
It's,
dude. Don't be
it's Golden's
bullshitting.
panel,
Speak your
but I just
mind.
want you to be respectful to her. 'Cause
Yeah.
you were coming across very disrespectful when she was
Well,
just
I'm
asking
sorry if I
honest
did.
questions. Golden has a great heart. She's coming from a place of love, not a place of hate or judgment. And the questions she's asking you, they're very simple questions. So I'd appreciate you showing her the respect that she's showing you. That's the only reason I came up here. I'll be in chat, Golden.
Oh, thank you, DFK. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Jose, because you can't talk to these people the way you talk in our community, bro.
Dude, I didn't
Um,
back away. I didn't. Like I told him, if he wants me off the panel, just say it, and I'll get off the fucking panel.
It's not a he, it's a she.
Well, if she wants me off the panel, like
Oh,
right
Golden
no,
now,
Eyes
I
is a
can
she.
vouch.
y'all have
I
a good
vouch.
night. See
He's
y'all.
a she.
Good night.
Oh my goodness. I was just asking a question. I was curious,
Oh
you
my
know, like,
goodness, that was a shit show, wasn't it?
oh no. I actually really was interested. I wanted to know, like, how do you, I know there's, everybody has a story and, okay.
Oh,
Aw, yeah.
that's catty. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Everybody has a story. Everybody has, you know, reasons of why, listen, why they're homeless. In fact, I used to, I used to work with a CEO of a company that I used to work with, and he lost his job after a bunch of layoffs. And I actually ran into him like 5 years later in front of a Starbucks panhandling. He lost everything. And I mean, I was just sitting there listening to him like, I didn't even recognize him at first, but he knew who I was. And it just like put everything in perspective for me after that. Like, oh my God, like most people live paycheck to paycheck, and it just, you know, you just never know when you can walk into work and you're handed a pink slip, you know? And I think a lot of us had to deal with that when COVID hit, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and that's when things started like, oh shit, most people don't have a savings. Most people don't have money they can fall back on, or family members, or, you know, people that they can count on. A lot of people don't have that. Yeah, look, Caddy Daddy knows. And they end up homeless. They end up in a situation where they just can't get themselves out. It's just sad. I mean,
I have to, you know, I'm looking in the chat, and I love GD Caddyshack or whatever, whoever you are. Look at GD's comments in
Cadillac
the chat.
Sam. My issue with
I love
my
that.
living situation is I just can't afford living off a disability. I can't afford rent anywhere.
yeah.
Rent is
Oh,
just
wow.
really high, and I'm hoping that might change here in the next few months.
And even though there are resources available, you're echoing again. Even though there are resources available, they're limited. They're limited, and it's you know, first come first serve, and it's just we just need more. I mean, they have
That,
to.
and I have 3 dogs. That, and I have 3 dogs too.
And Sweet and Sour,
Um,
I agree with you. That is definitely Defense Twin. Sweet and Sour is making a comment in the chat, and I have to agree with Sweet and Sour.
Hey, Goldie, just wanted to thank you for allowing me up, man.
oh, no problem. No problem. Oh, Jose's
Are-
back.
Are you doing karaoke tonight, or?
Baby, one thing.
No, actually, Peanut had asked me
Peanut.
to go live so she could address a few things, but she since changed her mind, so
Right
we're
on.
going in a different direction.
Well,
Right
no,
on,
I
right
really
on.
haven't changed my mind. I think some people thought I was going somewhere where I wasn't going, but
okay.
you know
Okay.
what? This is more entertaining.
hmm Whatever. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
We could do whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm just, you know what? It's funny because I go back to, you know, everybody coming up on the panel. And then I guess you had a premiere with No Name.
You guys want to watch that?
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my God, it was
yes.
so funny.
I passed that on to my girlfriends. They laughed so hard. They said, "Oh my God, I've never seen anything so hysterical." I had a
She's
great
great.
moment.
She's great. Poor Uncontrollable. He was a
Get
good
rid of
sport,
these
but
guys and let's do the
No.
girl thing.
no, we can watch it all together. It's
All
fine.
right,
It's not a
let's watch
girl
it all
stream or
together.
anything, but let's let me
I'll
see if I
mute.
could find it. How funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I didn't even catch it. I had to go back and listen to it. And I was like, okay, I'm recording this. This is
and Jen Wow. Oh my God. I even texted Jen Wow. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, give me a second. I'm gonna help this homeless guy get some food.
Oh, okay, great.
Give me a second. I'm gonna help this homeless guy get some food real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, let me get my channel.
That
up
was
here.
funny. I said to Jen, wow, I said, I laughed because you laughed. And I don't
Right.
know how she kept it together.
Oh my Lord. She's funny. I'm gonna tell you, I love her because she's so genuine, right? She's so genuine and open and just like
I can never get away with that though.
Oh my God. I love it. And then Uncontrollable just didn't even know how to react. That was probably the funniest part. That was what I found was funny. Not her, but his reaction to her was fucking hilarious. And then Jen Wow comes up and that just that just killed it. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying here. I'm dying. It was so funny. Okay. All right, let me pause it, turn up the volume here. Let me know if I echo. I've since changed my mic settings, so hopefully I don't have an echo anymore, and I won't have to mute myself all the time. Okay.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams, huh?
Although for guys, that means something different, right?
Hey, I don't know. No name. I'm very new to this stuff. I've had a very, very sheltered life. So when you speak of terminology that I'm not familiar with, and a lot I'm not.
Wait, no, you're a boy and you've had that appendage for ages. You don't cross the streams. If you are close enough to a guy to cross streams, no. You run away, right?
Oh, are you talking about in a urinating sense? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes.
I see. I can't. I don't pick up on these subtleties. You just got to be blunt. What you're talking about. I don't know all these different terminologies to.
It said, "Wow, got it." I'm sorry. I'm not going to promote it though, and she probably even knows my name. It's from Norse mythology.
Oh, so you're saying the name of your channel?
No, I didn't. She said the name of my platform.
Did you see his face? He's like,
Oh, the platform.
He doesn't know what she's
say the
about.
name of the person on the platform. You just said the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch his face. Watch his face.
No, I'm not here to promote. No, I'm sorry.
I just
can't do that, but Jen Wow just did.
And okay. Oh, Chatterbait is a site. I got you now.
And it is a very protective site.
Oh, is it?
They're not gonna hurt me like YouTube's did.
Oh my God. Be careful going to that site.
Jen, I'm so naive. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't know a lot of this stuff. Remember, I buried my head my whole career in work.
Can I talk about Chatterbait in general? After 30 years of being an engineer, I have always wanted to be a model. Sure. First, I did modeling where I applied the ruler to the blueprint and made the model. And then I designed a modeling thing, state of the art, so much that we trade secreted it instead of patenting it. And now I am a model.
Is this another
it's
YouTube?
Actually, the career thing. If that you put down, if you do Chatterbait, you are a model.
Watch his face.
Oh, so you guys, Jen, while you're on that site and No Name's on this site.
I don't know if Jen Wow is there. I think she just knows what it is. We won't malign her.
Well, I'm just saying.
He's having a very hard time following.
She put her boobies on the internet.
Well, wait a minute. So I thought it was like a YouTube thing or a Trovo or a D Live or a Twitch. Plat-
No. This is you get naked and just chat
Look at his
with people.
face. Look at his face.
Oh,
uh,
and for $100 you can buy that Lush toy and hook it up to the internet,
Oh my
Oh.
God.
and it will ring you in your pussy when they tip you.
what?
Oh my God. Jen Wow's life is killing me.
You haven't heard of this?
Look.
I told you I don't understand these things. I'm new to this internet cyber world. You guys teach me a lot. I don't know about these types of things.
Hey, if I pull out the toy from the drawer and not actually put it in me, can I show it to
Big
you?
baby, mine are bigger.
I
Jen.
could make it screenshot my mouse pad here.
Jen,
That Jose guy.
am I
he has a cat.
gonna? Would I be okay with this?
Jen was
Is
dying.
this something that I shouldn't see or what? Help me here.
Oh my
It's
God.
a little pink thing. It looks innocuous. You wouldn't be amazed what this thing does. Hey, and
Oh,
I found the best use of this thing is to give it to my husband and let it roll around his back like a massager.
what?
He's got a motor.
I tell you, Joel Golden. What did I?
Hey, since we're on the whole chat,
Big baby, the only difference is mine don't sag.
I look. I don't know. I don't know anything about what. I thought that
Oh,
No
God.
Name is talking about a new platform like a
I-
YouTube.
Well,
But
it's so new.
and some
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. Hey, Motor. Motor has an echo, so I had to mute him really quickly. Oh, Jesus.
It's right.
Hey, oh,
Why are these men up here? We're talking women issues. Why are they here?
I know,
Oh,
but
it's fine.
Echo.
it's fine. Hey, Motor.
I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Does that count?
yeah. Hey,
Jen, wow. Oh my God. The moment she came up
so
there and
Jen,
started
what's going
laughing.
on?
Oh my God. The moment she came up there and hello.
Oh, I love Jen Wow. Jen
Oh
Wow.
my
I love
God.
Jen Wow. Jen Wow has been a supporter
Oh my God.
of
So I can
everybody
mute this.
from
Yeah,
the
I
West
gotta
Coast
mute
to the
you.
East Coast. Will you two guys drop there and go? Bye bye. Bye bye.
Stop, Peanut. The guys could stay up here.
Why are we
It's just
echoing
Motor.
so
You
bad?
gotta like keep yourself muted because I'm gonna get a fucking headache with that. Honestly. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not
I'm
me.
trying to mute, but you're already.
And he's drinking, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, me too. I'm drinking coffee
This is gonna be fun. Oh no.
after 3 glasses of wine, but I'm now drinking
Okay.
coffee.
Okay, so if anybody doesn't know Uncontrollable is a very sweet man I met when I first came here on YouTube. He's awesome, and he's self-admitted. He doesn't know a lot about stuff, and talking about sex makes him a little bit uncomfortable. Certain words like a lot of cursing and stuff makes him a bit uncomfortable. And he doesn't do well with like the panel drama and stuff, which is another reason why he stopped doing panels. And he does more gaming stuff now. But occasionally he'll do a panel and then stuff like this happens. Where somebody comes up and just lays out all their drama on his panel. It's funny. And this time he got no name up there. Oh God. Oh, too funny. So
Oh, Jen Wow is in the chat. Jen Wow is in the chat. Come on up, Jen.
I see her.
Yeah.
Oh my
Corrosive,
goodness.
stop being a jerk. Peanut's a sexist. Peanut's
Oh
a
my
sexist.
God. This is so funny. Anyway, nobody's, and I just want to say that nobody is making fun of No Name. I think she's awesome. I think she's brilliant. She's extremely intelligent. If anybody's ever actually sat down and spoken to her, but you know, she can be funny without even trying to be funny. And when you put him on with Uncontrollable, again, like he didn't know what to think about her. So the whole situation was just hilarious. And then when Jen Wall came up and started laughing, it just made it even funnier. So let's commence with watching this. Oh my God, it's too funny. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit because I think we were laughing and talking through it. Oh God.
Thanks, Frank. It looks innocuous. You would be amazed what this thing does. Hey, and you know, I found the best use of this thing is to give it to my husband and let it roll around his back like a massager.
What? I think Joel Golden Eyes. What did I just walk into?
Oh my God!
Look, I don't know. I don't know anything about what I thought that No Name was talking about a new platform like YouTube.
Well, so new.
And something about crossing streams.
I'm not on that platform. FYI.
I don't know.
I thought it was just another place where we could utilize to, you know, communicate with you.
We go chat there, no problem.
There's no chat there?
No, we go chat there. Mostly what I do is I'm on camera naked and they talk to me in the chat and I talk back at them.
And they throw money at us.
Pretty much like live streaming, except there's no cops.
And they throw money at her.
No, I don't actually make much money out of it.
Oh.
I got my whatever you call it. It said I made $1,919 last year. That ain't shit.
1,900?
Yeah, Bama Green Eyes.
Oh my.
I laughed harder at Jen's laughter.
$1,919, huh?
You go, girl.
No, that ain't shit.
She didn't start.
But
Okay,
see, I didn't really do it. I got scared away.
In her defense, she didn't start that until when was this? Like during the summer, right?
No, it was last year. No, we almost made like $2,000 doing it.
Yeah, because I
Bless
remember
her
her talking
heart.
about. Yeah, she was like, I made $500 in nickels last night. I was like, what? I was like, nickels, and she started explaining what nickels were and all this shit. I was like, and then it was a running joke, right? Talking about, yeah, we'll throw nickels at you. But it's that's a lot of money in one night.
$500.
Yeah, I mean, just for, you know, a chatterbait, I guess. I have never been there, but
I had never heard of chatterbait before until I saw No Name for the very first time. I was like, what is chatterbait? And everybody laughed at me. You don't know what chatterbait is? And
I'm telling you.
I still haven't looked at chatterbait, so I still don't know what it is.
I've heard of it, but I didn't know. I heard the word, but I never knew what it was. I really didn't care. I just never asked. And then they were talking about it, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? Oh my God.
The fleas.
Oh my, I about died. Okay. No, did we get to the part yet where she said that she was like, yeah, they throw nickels at me because and every time they throw a nickel in, it makes my pussy tingle.
No, I don't think
I was like, what?
I don't think we got to that part yet.
No. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh,
I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I don't want to spoil it. Oh my God. That was so fucking funny. Oh God.
But you're enjoying yourself, right? That's all that matters.
Well, when I do it, I enjoy myself. When I wasn't enjoying it, I didn't do it. And the problem, but most of the problem was we had a flea infection in the house. The cats had fleas, and it took me a while to fix it. Wait, all those things on my legs didn't look good. They almost healed up now. I think I can go back. And the cats are doing much better.
Oh, that's good.
See my eyes golden?
See, now I get so pissed at the beer virus again because that's what took so long to get the cats in the vet. The stupid beer virus.
The beer virus.
Oh, well, I just think I learned some things I had no idea existed today. So I guess I should say thank you.
The doors that open and never close.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
So for my next trick, do I prove that 2 + 2 + 2 equals 5?
I don't know.
Why not?
Or I guess if that's what you want, sure. 2 + 2 + 2 can equal 5.
No, 2 + 2 + 2 equals 5.
That's what I just said.
You need to follow the unit. Always follow the unit.
Okay.
Numbers mean nothing without units. So today we are
Exactly the same size.
volume. You put 2 cups of rock in it. You put 2 cups of
Old
sand in
10
it.
cent
Give it a
piece,
shake.
New Zealand.
You add 2 cups of water.
Quarter.
Give it a shake. And you have 5 cups of volume.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh Lord, what happened? We lost Jen. Wow.
I wonder why.
Which one is the quarter?
5?
I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all
You
in.
must follow
Yeah.
the units. It's very important. Numbers mean nothing without a unit.
Oh, Jen, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
One of these is the
There
quarter.
was this one
Which
day
one?
as an engineer, I'm asking them,
Both back ends are painted black.
Yeah, but we're watching
Echo?
something and you're echoing, motor.
I can't help it. Yep.
Thank you. Sorry, guys.
the units. It's very important. Numbers mean nothing without a unit.
Oh, Jen, thank you. I appreciate that.
And there was this one day as an engineer, I'm asking them, oh, you're telling me the catalyst temperature you're looking for, but was it in centigrade or Fahrenheit? And he couldn't tell me. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a huge difference with catalysts.
Jim Wallace says, no, it didn't scare me at all.
Okay.
She's good. She's good. But at least I think there's obviously some people who know about what you were talking about. Follow the unit. Okay, follow the unit. Crossing streams. I've learned that now. There's
crossing streams is guys pissing in the snow. I'm sorry.
Okay. You have to be really blunt with me because I don't know all of these internet things that they come up with. That's
oh wait, no, this is all old movie stuff.
oh, you just I mean, you just got to be direct with me because I don't know all of the different what people call it.
Oh, okay. Well,
to me, it's exactly how you just described it. It's okay. This is what's happening. Why it's called crossing streams. Right? Or else I don't get it. I'm slow. I'm sorry.
Oh. And see, that's my problem. I'm too fast.
Lingo. There you go.
I'm going to pull it out, but I'm not going to make it inmate, right?
Okay, we're about to learn something else here. Okay. Now about that toy. Jen Wow. Okay.
It was about $100, and if I hook it to the internet,
Oh God.
they make it do stuff.
Huh. Okay.
Oh look.
It did it on its own?
She
Oh
turned
my
it
God.
Oh
on.
no, I turned it on.
Oh, you
We
turned it
need a-
on.
So we could do
Does
it, and
that
it's got
actually take
patterns,
pictures?
and you can
No.
hook it to your cell phone, and other people can use their cell phones to make patterns and do it in a certain way. Oh, yeah, or you could make it ring to the music, or oh my god, there are so many things to lush to.
Absolutely
I was
unfollowable.
so mad in the 80s because my vibrators kept dying and my batteries kept dying. And even the women,
Here's the task I put before thee. Try to explain to someone that doesn't know what you're talking about. Try to, in short, try to tell me what this conversation is all about.
Who's
It's
this dude
impossible.
on panel?
Okay, this Motor. This is the woman is named. Her name
Ross,
is No
it's
Name,
me.
No Name.
It's me.
Oh God, you got to
Who's
mute.
me? Who's me?
I just said his name is Motor. He's got a motor. He's from New Zealand, and he
Oh,
has a
okay.
shitty phone
Ross, you don't
that I
remember
have
Ross.
to constantly
Just,
mute
yep, mute me.
All men have motors.
because it echoes. It's horrible. Oh my God. Okay, so to explain what we're watching here, Motor. Okay, this woman here, her name is No Name, No Name. Let me rewind it so her head's not okay. Her name's No Name, No Name. She is an engineer, right? She has a master's in engineering. And this is Uncontrollable. This is his panel. And she is explaining to him about her Chatterbait and what she does on Chatterbait. And she is showing him her toys and how it all works and everything. So, yeah. And it's funny to watch because everything she's saying is obviously she's very sincere.
So you mean sex toys?
Yes, sex toys.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Now, I understand. I was like, what's wrong with toys? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So she's just showing him her toys, and it's funny to see his reaction and hear his reaction because he's never. It's a bit uncomfortable for him. So that's what we're watching.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Okay, so mute. Thank you.
I'm an electrical engineer, and I could make the spring work again for a minute. Eventually, the spring would break and the vibrator would be dead. This thing has lasted more than a year.
Oh, and how long does it go at a time?
Oh, it seems like forever for me. I think at max volume it goes 3 hours, but minimum 12.
What?
Well, because it has the rotary oscillating device here, right? That's what it is. It's a rotary oscillating device.
Sounds like one of them Mazda rotary engines, right?
Well, I am an automotive engineer.
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey, what do you think about lithium batteries? Are they gonna
She knows how to hone out the bores.
Lithiums?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what.
In cars.
Well, I know they have a tendency to, even in cell phones, they swell up and get hot and over time start to swell.
back when I was working, yeah, blew up a
Hey, Russ.
laboratory. It even
Hello.
blasted through the containment barriers for that battery, and I think it was a lithium.
Can you pause for
I
a
know
second,
the
please?
females over here in
Sure,
chat
sure.
just have.
Thank you. Hi, he's got a motor. Hello.
Correct. I'm very high. And how are you
Yes.
going?
Yes. Do you know?
I was almost wanted to say something about what I just heard. That was some funny shit right there. I get
Do
it
you
now,
know?
but it was like,
Wait, excuse me. He's got a
I
motor.
forgot the question.
Excuse me. He's got a motor. Do you know who's talking to you right now?
Well, yeah, say something, and then I'll see the speech bubble sort of like your icon channel icon like yeah.
Okay, I'm saying
there you
something
are.
right now.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying something right now. Who's speaking? Who's speaking?
No, it's actually working. I was just fucking with you.
Not me. Not me.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for pausing. Or muting. I just wanted to come on panel because I've been watching. This is hilarious. I saw this on your channel as well, Golden Eyes. But the reason I wanted to come up here is because when you guys stopped to explain to him what was going on up here, he kept saying, Ross, it's me.
Ross.
Yes, if you go back and listen, that's what he was saying. Ross, it's me. Don't you remember? You don't remember. That's what he was saying. And the thing is I'm watching it. I'm not participating in chat. I'm just sitting here watching it. And when I heard him saying, Ross, he said my name 3 times. I wanted to let him know that I am not on this panel and he's not talking to Ross.
Oh, right. But you guys sort of might sound the same, or when you're drunk, it probably sounds the same
Okay,
in your
you all
recollection.
Ross, can you explain, because I'm kind of lost. Where was Ross?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll explain.
yeah, there's Ross. That's Ross. I hear you.
Motor
There's
Church.
Ross, right?
Motor Church ladies are talking. It's not your show.
Peanut. Yeah, Peanut. I'm not trying to come up here to take this panel. I just wanted to let He's Got a Motor know that I'm not on here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out,
yeah,
what's going on.
What it is, Peanut, is he was in a chat recently when I was on a panel. So he figured the voice. I think he thought the voice there. So that's all it is. But it's not me. I'm not up on this panel. I only came up here just to clarify the film.
Yeah, cool. I just got momentarily bamboozled there for a second.
Okay. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have
Bye,
a good one,
Ross.
Golden.
Bye,
Bye,
Ross.
Peanut.
Ross, for coming up.
Thanks.
Hi, John Golf. Welcome. He's muted. You're muted if you're trying to say something. Okay, let's finish this.
No.
Okay, let's finish this.
I'm not trying to say anything.
Okay.
Having a lot of fun, probably at my expense right now, and not knowing these things. And you guys are going to get yours. No,
I was just being technical about it. I didn't do anything untoward, right?
No, I'm just flooding with them. They're giving me a hard time over here because I don't know these things, and they're laughing their butts off. Hey, look, I'm here for education. So.
Hey, what do you think about? I would have a better.
Putting Doritos.
What do you think? I would have a better chance being naked on the internet than with that toy than actually trying to go drive cars and program them and put thoughts in the car's brain. I'm an embedded control engineer for over 30 years. Oh man, my first job, I was working in meat packing plants. Me and 100 pounds of equipment flew to Nebraska. I don't know if you've ever been to Nebraska. I don't think females can do math there. I'm sorry. And there I was. Desert Storm was happening, and there I am, stupid young engineer. I don't even know what's the 100 pounds of equipment on that cart. And airport security just waves me right through because apparently I don't look like a terrorist. I am still pissed about that. How can they judge me by my skin? And I'm not being a social justice warrior here. I'm being a security agent. They didn't even scan this stuff, and I didn't even know what the fuck it was. Okay, I didn't even know what programmer. I had chips, I had wires, I had everything to make bombs.
Oh God, please don't go into bomb making.
No. I'm saying I was going to a meat packing plant to install scale, but I had everything that could make bombs.
This girl.
They didn't even want to scan
I
it.
love
They
Nene.
look like me, and that is not right. They should have scanned it.
Mm-hmm.
I am
told
mad
him.
at their airport security.
I told him too. I was like, full disclosure, I'm recording this shit. This is awesome.
Caterpillar says her mic is not working. It
Golden,
would
please
suggest
pause.
refreshing over and over.
I got a quick question for you, and I'll jump back down to chat.
Okay.
Somebody in chat got timed out by another mod, and I went back and viewed deleted messages from the person that got timed out. One of the messages says, "Golden, you're a fake." Can we go ahead and ban that person?
Stop.
I already saw who it is. It's Rebel City. He's just trying to troll us all.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
trolling.
Yeah.
Okay, it was just
Yeah.
Is
When you-
Defend, is
when-
that you? Defend? Is that Defend that came up?
no.
No, that was DFK. DFK's up here.
DFK, you know what? We girls can handle that kind of nonsense. We're not that delicate.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me. Thank
I
you for
figured I'd ask
asking
the
though,
host.
DFK.
I
Yeah.
figured I'd ask the host before doing so. So okay,
Thank you. I appreciate
I'll
that.
go back to chat.
Yeah, no doxing. I have rules. The bot is posting the rules. No doxing, no threats of violence, and no racist or homophobic slurs. Please. Thank you. Also, I'm not going to have the stream going on for too much longer, just FYI. I'm going to probably end it. But if you guys want to go to Uncontrollable after this, I only clipped a portion of it, 19 minutes. That's it. If you guys want to see the rest of it, which is awesome, by the way, Uncontrollable said he left it up. So you can go entertain yourself watching that video. It is pretty funny. And she does go on to say some more things that make him feel uncomfortable. So yeah, the whole thing is pretty funny.
Yeah, it goes on at length and it is hysterical.
Yeah. So I didn't record all of it, obviously. I didn't think that was necessary because he always leaves his streams up anyway, unless of course it's something that is bad, and that it's got to be like bad. He won't keep anything up that's going to hurt anybody or anything like that.
Right.
So, but this was completely innocent, and it was fun. It was fun.
You know what,
So
Golden? We can go back to the topic that you had because we kind of needed to cool off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back and talk about Jeff, and there's a lot of people that don't say too much. We don't want you to get hurt. He's done a lot of stuff, and we don't want you to get hurt. So it goes back and forth.
Right.
But it's really important because Jeff has done a lot of bad things, and I don't believe he's being held accountable. They're focusing on one particular issue, which is the scamming part, where they're saying he's getting money. But, I've spoken to Andrew and I've spoken to 10th Man, and the most serious issues are two things. One, he has provided or he has shown individuals private PayPal information without the consent of that PayPal owner. That's a serious issue. I don't care if outsiders want to know what's going on within, that money
Right.
thing. Stop giving out our personal information. You did not ask us for our consent, so you have no right to show it to anybody else other than, when we sent it to you, period. The other issue is stop recording women. You did not ask for our consent. There was no reason to record us. There was no reason for you to distribute those recordings to other people because you had nefarious reasons. Let's talk about the serious issues. But nobody wants to talk about that.
No,
And it's being
Right.
it's being done to women. And I'm sorry, guys, whether you
are you
like it or not-
oppressed?
Shut up.
Are you
Whether you-
Hold on.
oppressed?
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Is that Rebel City?
Yeah, it's Rebel City.
Oh,
what were
good
you saying,
Lord.
Peanut?
I'm saying, you know what, guys out there in the chat, how about starting sticking
Yeah.
up for women and start
I
telling
know, because
North
she's
Carolina,
oppressed.
Rebel City, you're a jerk.
Why?
Listen,
Because you don't
I
like my
think
freedom of
this. I
speech?
think.
All right.
Cancel me.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna go.
Listen.
I'm a
Listen.
conservative.
I
Oh,
think-
cancel
I
my
I
freedom
think
of
it's
speech.
hold on, Peanut. Let me finish. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you. I don't think that we need men to stick up for us. I think we need to start
Ouch.
sticking up for ourselves. I think
I
a
think-
lot of
I think
times
that,
women expect other men, like, if things happen. I mean, look, if I'm not there to defend myself at the moment, absolutely. Whether you're a man or a woman, I think, I don't think you should. I don't think it's your responsibility, but if you want to stick up for, someone because you think what they're saying and that they're being treated unfairly, or that they're being
Oppression.
exposed, or hurt in any way, absolutely, stand up and say something. If you see something, say something.
Why? Because it's a hate crime? Is it a hate crime if somebody hurts your
okay.
feelings?
All right, Golden.
What
Right.
does that have any? Okay, first of
I'd
all,
like
it
to
doesn't
say
have anything to do with hurting someone's feelings. Giving someone's personal information to a known rapist, a convicted rapist, and this woman is single, lives alone, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's not about oppression. It's about decency, and it's about respect. Especially after someone digs deep into their pockets to help you in your time of need. So,
All right, you know what? CFW is in the chat, and being as that she is now present, I'm going to say this very clearly. CFW, if it had not been for you doxing me, giving my name to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, nobody would have ever have known my name. No one. So shame on you, girlfriend. You should have had more respect for me, and you didn't.
Well,
So,
when did this happen?
oh, right from the beginning. Right from the beginning.
I don't know when that was. It must have been way before me.
Yeah.
My time. Okay.
Yeah. It was when I had when I was in this community, I was anonymous. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody knew my name. Nobody knew what I was doing behind the scenes. Nobody knew that I represented victims or individuals dating back to 2004, where I represented individuals.
Thank you, Menina. Uh-huh.
And CFW knew that I was the one that posted the bond. It was CFW that went and put out my name. And if you don't believe me, you can ask the frog and you can ask others that she was the one who doxed me when I wanted to remain anonymous.
Right. Okay, so this happened a while ago. We've moved on.
It happened
even though it
back in-
sucks, right? It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does suck.
Yeah,
So
it does.
for Carolina to go, and Carolina the other day on your stream, I think it was your stream, where she was doing a fundraiser for David Boring. And she was giving the names of contributors. She was giving their last names. She thought it was funny when Eric Brandt called her and said, Carolina, you're giving out last names. And she's like, ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? If you're out there in the community and you want to be a defender of our rights, then respect our rights to stay anonymous. Don't dox us.
Carolina just tried to come up, but her device blipped out. So
yeah, well, I have no desire to speak. I have no desire to speak to her. So
well, you're talking to her in chat, but
well,
she
you know
wants to
what?
come up
I'm
and address
responding.
you, Peanut.
I'm responding to the comments that she's made about me, and I was not available because y'all are up all night long, and I'm sleeping.
Okay.
So I'm responding to the comments that she's made. So now it was my turn.
All right. Well, I only think it's fair if you guys, she's in chat and you're speaking to her. It's only fair that, she gets brought up and then,
well, you know what? Why couldn't I be brought up when she was making all of these?
I don't know. It wasn't my panel, Peanut.
I know, but she was on your panel, Paulie Crispy's panel, 10th Man's panel, making all of these comments about me. And I didn't know she was on it. I wasn't given the opportunity to defend myself. And Carolina can toot her horn all she wants, because all she wants to do is talk about everybody and give out their personal information. Oh,
He's such a dick.
I'm out.
I swear to God. I'm trying to give him a chance.
Peanut, I'd like to talk to you before you leave. Please don't go yet.
Yeah, speak like a normal human being, like somebody with empathy and intelligence. But he comes up here and acts like a fucking idiot. You're not coming up on my panel, Rebel, if you're not going to act, if you're not going to be at least decent to people. This isn't a trolling thing. Fucking asshole. I swear to God, man, people are just dicks.
Hi,
All right,
Golden.
sorry. Hey, Swedish Sugar.
Hi. I just wanted to talk to Peanut real quick before she dropped off.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you come up here to defend Jeff?
Would you please give me a chance?
Did you come up here to defend Jeff?
I'll let you vent first if that's what you need.
No, I'm asking you one simple question. Did you come up here to defend Jeff?
If you'll let me speak, you'll hear what
I asked you a simple question. Did you come up here to defend Jeff? Yes or no?
I'll be right back. I'm going to heat up my
whether I did that or not.
Did Jeff or Joe ask you to come up on panel?
No, I am here to
defend?
defend myself. Nobody asked me to come up here. I'm here to defend myself because a couple of nights ago or days ago, I heard you make a comment that I supported, and you said Joe too, but I'm only speaking on behalf of myself, because Joe can speak for himself. But I heard you say that I supported rapists. And I want to make it clear to everybody right now that I do not support rapists. And I don't know where you get that information from.
Did I say that?
Proof to back
I
that
never
up.
said
I
that
really
to you.
think that you need to.
Sweetest Sugar, who said that?
You didn't say it to me.
So
it came
where
out of
did
your
I
mouth. You were on
bring-
10th Man's channel.
All right, then bring
You were on
me where I said that to you. Bring me that where I said that to you.
Peanut,
Bring me the clip.
I don't need to bring you.
Bring me the clip where I actually said that you supported rapists.
Okay,
bring me
I'm
that
gonna
clip.
drop down for 5 minutes. I will get the clip and I'll be right back.
Perfect.
I hope to see you here because I want you to hear this.
Okay, so as far as doxing you, what happened was when you came to Fort Worth, you didn't have a name Peanut yet. You didn't have any name. You hadn't decided that. You didn't even tell us you were going to audit. And you were in that video, our video that we made with the 4 people at the jail. And I called you by your real name in the video. That's how you got doxed. But I didn't say, hey, her name is blah, 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 blah. Because you hadn't even decided on the name Peanut yet when we made that video. So everybody can go watch that video and see what your real first name is. Because I only said your first name. And I haven't been running around talking about you because I don't do that. You can't find anybody saying I'm talking shit about you because I'm not. As far as the doxing with Eric Brandt goes, what happened was, when we were getting the money for David Boren, I'd never collected money before. And we got it so fast in like an hour and a half. And I just got the list. Me and Mrs. Safety Women were sitting there. and we started thanking everybody. But I was the one talking. I was saying, "Oh, thank you, so and so for your donation of blah 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 blah." I was just thanking everybody. I didn't say, "Oh, I'm going to dox everybody." That's when Eric Brandt called me in the middle of it and said to me, "I was like, Eric wants to talk to you. Eric wants to talk to you." I said, "Oh, tell him I'm busy. Thank you, so and so." He goes, he wants to talk to you now. I'm like, okay. So I got on the phone with Eric and he said, "Quit saying our last names, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even realize I was doing it." So it wasn't like I was planning on doxing anybody or trying to.
Golden Eyes. GD's cockatoo's got a comment if you can pin it to the top.
I can't pin anything right now, and I'm on my cell phone.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Golden Eyes. Golden Eyes, there's a comment by GD's,
Yeah, tell her how to run her
GD's
show,
cockatoo.
Peanut. Tell her how to run her show, Peanut.
Oh, Carolina.
She's not even there. So sorry. So that's what happened. So you just don't. I don't go around talking about you. I don't. So and who cares if people's names get out there? Really, if they accidentally get out there, what's? I mean,
Carolina, who gives you the right to say whether or not I care whether my name is out there? Who gives you that right?
What happened to you?
Who gives you that right?
Now that your name is out there, what has happened to you so bad? Tell me.
I don't want my name out there. Who gives you the right to say it's okay?
Why are you
Carolina?
Why are you in a community that's for activism if you don't want your name out there? Why don't you go to some secret society community, like ghost hunting or something?
Carolina.
Because everybody's name is out there. It's gonna.
Carolina, since your name is out there, have you been able to get a job? Carolina.
I lost.
Since your name has been out there, have you been able to get a job?
Because of trolls, because they knew my name.
Have you been able to get a job because your name is out there?
I can get some jobs, but I can't get professional.
Can you get a job that you went to college
for? That's my
for?
fault because I have a channel. That's my fault, not their
Well,
fault.
because you choose to dox yourself.
So what? I mean, I have a channel. They're gonna find
So
out.
what? But don't make that choice for other people. You don't have a right to make that choice.
What word? They're gonna find out my name.
Who gives you the right to make that choice for someone else?
I don't go out and shout out people's names from the rooftops. I told you, your name got out there because you didn't even make up your name Peanut yet. And the other one was an accident. So please, I don't go out there and tell people's real names. Like, oh, I'm gonna go let me go tell someone their real name. And go tell. But your name is going to get out there because you give all this money. It's on all these public records. It's on all these documents. It's on bonds, information. Your name is going to get out there. And so what? Now you're stuck. So don't be blaming everybody. Oh, I want to be a secret.
I was a private person.
You want to be a secret?
I was a private person before you doxed me.
You were a private person before you got on YouTube and started giving money and started going auditing and started following people around. That's
you doxed me. I was private before you doxed me.
Before you had to set up your name, Peanut. So
I remember her all the way back to the Texas days.
So I mean, yeah, before your name was Peanut, it was another name, right? You're the one that put yourself out here. You're the one that put your name on bond information. You're the one that follows auditors around. You're the one that audits.
That's not how it works. When you dox somebody, you intentionally do that to maliciously
Golden, you should
attack
take
them.
him down since he doesn't have a say in this right now. Because he's
Oh,
just
cancel
gonna,
culture. I forgot.
He's
Right.
just gonna. He's just
Right.
gonna.
Just cancel the man out. Now we
no.
know which sexist panel this really is. This is a sexist panel.
She's not talking about. She hasn't mentioned you.
But I've been doxxed.
You have? I can't even see the on there because my phone. I don't have my computer. What's the name on there? I'm sorry.
Golden, I send you a.
I'm here,
clip.
guys.
Hey, Golden, I send you a clip before you left. I mean, after you left. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, after you stepped away, I told Peanut that the only reason I was up here.
Who is the name? I can't see the name.
Sorry, hold on. I think.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I got my banner up. That's Sweet as Sugar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Sweet as Sugar. How are you?
I'm good. So, before you stepped away, Golden, I had mentioned to Peanut that I'm sorry for the feedback. I don't know if it's me, but I mentioned to Peanut that I had heard her on a panel say I supported rapists, and I said I do not support rapists, and I was extremely offended that she would say that about me, especially since she has nothing to back up that I do. And she said she wanted proof. And so I just send you over a clip where she is saying that I support a rapist, and I was hoping that you could play it at least
Okay.
twice so that she can hear what she said, because she
All
said
right.
she didn't say that, and I want to make sure she understands what I'm talking about before we go any further.
Well, Sweetest
Okay.
Sugar, before she plays that, let me ask you this. Have you ever had any communication with News Now Houston or any individual that has a sexual background, criminal background?
Peanut,
no, I'm asking you a very serious question, Sweetest Sugar. Have you ever associated?
Hold on. Let me answer.
Okay.
Okay, let me answer. I never knew who this News Now Houston was until just a couple of days ago. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. When 10th Man reminded me who he was somebody that 10th Man had showed a video of. Before that video, I didn't know who he was. During that video, I didn't know he was involved in the auditing community. I popped in for a couple of seconds, did not like the topic. I excused myself.
So you spoke to News Now Houston?
No.
Why Sweetest Sugar, did you just say you spoke to News Now Houston?
Where did you get that from?
I'm asking you.
You're twisting my words, Peanut. This
You
is what
said you
gets you in
spoke to the
trouble.
man.
Shut your mouth and listen for once, and you
You
won't get
said you
yourself
spoke
in
to the
trouble.
man.
I never said that.
All
Where
right.
did you get that from?
I'm just asking a question.
Well, maybe you should just be quiet and listen sometimes.
Well, you know what, Sweetest Sugar? Maybe you shouldn't be looking at my private, personal information that just gave me.
Here's another thing, Peanut. You've never given me a chance to tell you. I've never looked at your private information. I seen.
You're out there. Sweetest
you don't
Sugar,
shut up.
you
That's
were
why
out there bragging that you screenshot.
You don't shut up and let anybody talk. So
No,
whatever
you've
you
been.
have in that thick head of yours is what you're gonna
You know what? You all have been the ones that have been
Until
out
you're
there
ready to
talking. I'm the one
listen.
that's been quiet.
You don't. You make yourself, you're trying to make yourself relevant and nobody cares. You're the one putting yourself out there.
Oh no, Carolina, you did
We're
that.
not talking about you behind the scenes. No one's talking about you.
Okay.
You know her real name. Nobody cares.
Can I say something? I just want to butt in really quickly and say to Rebel City. Rebel City says that he's unsubbed. That's fine. But nobody's snowflaking and nobody's sexist. I just don't think you're going to be able to add to the conversation because there obviously something going on between these three ladies up on panel. And you're not doing anything but being disruptive. So that's the reason why you're not on my panel. Not because you're a man and you have a penis. Okay. It has nothing to do with that.
All right,
So
you know
you
what,
can miss me
Golden?
with that bullshit.
Golden, I'm going to say this. Caroline in Fort Worth and Sweetest Sugar are supporters of Jeff, okay? And they are both supporters of News Now Houston. And I'm going to bow out because I'm not rage quitting.
Because you're about
It's
to be
because
put on
I've
blast.
got nothing to say to these
You're
two
about
women.
to be put on blast. That's why.
That's why she's gonna run away again.
Yep. Every time I put her on blast, she has to run away. Stay up
You
here.
know what, Sweetest
and
Sugar?
face it
You
like
put
a
yourself on blast when you got involved.
Play the
with
Houston.
Golden. Play the tape. Play the.
I don't have it.
Recording.
I don't have it.
Check your text messages. I send it through text.
Oh, my text messages.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to put it in private message.
So, Sweetest Sugar, even if I accused you of supporting a rapist or pedophile, what has that got? I'm asking you, did you or did you not?
You're twisting.
Hey,
You're twisting my words.
Bill Clinton raped women. Oh, you're a rape supporter.
You're twisting my words, Peanut.
Carolina.
Okay.
You support News Now Houston. You've done it for years.
Let me tell you something. If you could stop talking for 1 minute, I'll tell you something about me, okay?
Cool.
I am a volunteer at a center for women who are abused, for children who are abused. I advocate for them. So no, I do not support any kind, and I'm not just saying I support women, because I also support men, because there are men who are also victims of abuse as well. So no, I don't support women. I don't support men or anybody
who is violent or behaves in a violent manner towards anybody else. No, I do not. So when you are up here on anybody's panel saying that I do, it is very offensive to me. So the only thing I came up here to tell you is I do not support anybody like that.
Why
Don't
do you
attach
support?
names. Don't
Why do you
attach names
support?
to it because
No,
I'm
let
not
me
putting.
finish.
Don't
Why
attach
do you
names because
support
I'm being
Jeff?
objective here.
That's what
Being
this is all
objective.
about. You're attacking me because you got caught
I'm
in
not
Jeff's
attacking
web.
you. I am confronting you about calling me a rapist supporter, and I have every right to be upset about that.
Well, you
Every
support
right.
Jeff. No, you got yourself involved.
You think I
No,
support Jeff because
Swedish
you
Sugar.
say I do.
You got yourself involved. No, Swedish Sugar. You got yourself involved when you joined up with Jeff and Lately Lang, who went out and told people collecting money for somebody who wasn't dead.
I'm just
So
gonna
you got yourself in
you
that web, not
obviously
me.
have you obviously have no friends and you need to vent. So I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let you just say everything you gotta say because I'm just about to prove to you
Well, you know
what a
what,
liar you
Swedish
are. Because
Sugar,
that's all you
what,
do, Peanut.
Swedish Sugar,
That's
why
all
did you get
do.
involved?
Lie.
Sweet-ass Sugar, why did you get involved in the Jeff is Here scheme, North Carolina Tyrant Hunter? Why did you involve yourself? Why were you given
If you shut up, I'll
PayPal
answer.
information
If you shut
without
up, I'll
anyone's
answer.
consent? Why did you accept
Shut
that
up. You asked me
responsibility?
4 times and you haven't let me answer.
Well, tell me, why did you accept that responsibility when it was none of your damn business?
Because my man asked me to, and I will do anything he asked me to.
Oh, because your man asked you to.
He said, I
Well,
need
you know
to
what?
see if
Your
it-
man didn't
You know what?
ask
I don't
me.
need to. You know
Your
what?
man did not ask me whether or not I wanted my personal information out
Why
there.
you put your personal information out there? You're the one that put it out there. Not
No, Carolina,
Peanut,
I
I
didn't,
have-
and I can prove you to be a liar.
Peanut,
Hold on
I
a minute.
received
Hold on.
that from you from a year
You're a
ago.
liar,
Putting
CFW.
your
Hold
name
on a
out
moment.
there.
Hold on a moment.
You put your own name out there because you signed bonds, you signed government papers. Your name is out there because you put it out there, not because anybody cared. Your name is out there because you wanted it out there because that's why you follow all these auditors around and audit with them.
Yes, and I've been keeping my mouth shut, Peanut, and I've known you for a long time, a lot longer than you've known me. So if I were you, I would be wise about the words that I choose when it comes to me and the things that you have to say about me. I would just be really careful about that. And I'm talking about things that happened way long before panels started. So just be careful. Now,
Swedish Sugar, I have no idea
that's
who
not
you
a threat.
are.
It's not a threat. I'm just telling you.
Oh, honey, don't you
telling
make
you,
a
honey,
threat
I have-
towards me, you piece of shit.
'Cause I can
Don't
back
you
up
dare
silence.
make a threat against me. You
It's not
don't
a
know
threat.
me. Until
It's not
2
a
weeks
threat.
ago, you
It's
didn't
a
know who I
promise,
was.
honey. I have emails and text messages from years ago that involve
Years
you.
ago. Oh, how many years ago? Swedish Sugar.
And you've been putting your name out there for a long time. So don't act like this is all new now, because nobody's here to have a pity party for you. Golden, did you get the recording?
No,
I
Swedish
did. I
Sugar.
did. Hey,
You just
Teresa.
made an accusation. You have no idea how long I've been in this community, and you're saying years? Years? Oh, girlfriend, you better come up with the proof.
I do have it, but you don't want me to pull it out. Believe me,
you
you do
better.
not want me to pull
Oh,
this
honey,
out.
because
She
I'll
did
be
the same
premium.
the
Whatever
other
you
day.
got.
She
Now
said
that
she
you
had
made
proof
an
and that
accusation,
she never showed anything.
yeah, I'm coming after you, Swedish Sugar, because
Why
you ain't got
why
shit.
don't you just calm
You
down?
ain't
Hold on
got
a moment.
nothing, girlfriend.
That's what it was. Why do you
Hold
have to
on a
calm down?
moment.
You
Teresa
got
just came
nothing,
up on
Swedish
panel.
Sugar.
Just calm down
Teresa,
because that's the way it was. Everything was so tight, and now everybody's all upset. So it's I mean, shit happens about your name getting out there. Teresa's name's out there.
Well, Carolina, yeah, shit happens because you open your big fat mouth.
You're the one. I said it out on video one time.
If she would be quiet, she
That
would
was
hear the
it.
truth, but she
You put
never
your name out
stops
there. I didn't
talking.
put your name out there. After you find one person, and I told your real
Yeah,
name.
Swedish Sugar. What was the date where you say you've got emails and text messages on me? Give me the date. Give me the year.
Peanut, you have a lot of questions, but you don't
No,
let me
honey.
You don't let
You
me
made
answer.
an
So
accusation.
why bother?
You made an accusation, and I'm going to
Let's
ask
go back to
Golden
the first
to hold on to
accusation.
this
Play the
recording.
tape, Golden.
because
Play the tape.
I want to know what
Let's go
month
back to
and year
accusation number
that you
one.
have
Mm.
text messages and
Peanut?
accusations against me. Because, girlfriend, you better prove it.
Okay.
I'm about to if you shut up.
No.
All right. Okay,
Play the
look,
tape.
she wants me to play something. I don't know what it says, so.
All right, let her play it.
All right. Let me share.
She said, I support a rapist. And now she's saying she didn't. So I want everybody to hear.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Hold on. I forgot.
Now we know she's with Jeff. Now we know that she supports a scammer, a liar.
Jeff is irrelevant.
Somebody who records
I looked
women.
at numbers.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the
Swedish
person.
sugar, it's getting around. The
I
word's
looked at
getting
numbers,
around.
not a person.
Swedish
I looked
sugar,
at
the word's
numbers,
getting
not a
around.
person.
The
You
word's
wish I
getting
looked
around.
at you. You wished I did.
The word's
Wished I
getting
did.
around on who to trust and who not to trust.
I looked at super chats.
Okay,
if
we
your name
ready?
is Peanut in real life, that's what I heard.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm assuming this is 10th Man stream because it looks like 10th Man stream.
I don't have a gun.
Well, you know
Excuse
what, 10th Man? You know, I was so worried with Joe Cool and Swedish Sugar and Langley Lang and Bomber Green Eyes and everybody who supports North Carolina Tyrant Hunter that I should do this and I should do that. No, anybody listening, I'm doing it my way with my attorney, and I owe you nothing. Nothing. I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to do it legally.
Do you
I
remember
don't
how
owe-
much money
I
you
don't
paid
owe-
him to kick me off the panel back in the day?
Okay. What was that?
Okay. Swedish Sugar.
What was that?
It was me telling the truth. Where in any of that I said that I accused you of representing a rapist?
That's what you said. Isn't the guy? Aren't you going around calling him a rapist?
Who?
The Houston guy. Aren't you going
She
around
said-
calling him a rapist?
Did I
You
mention
just
you
finished
about
saying
Houston in there?
that I supported him. Well, if I support him and he's a rapist, you're calling me a rapist supporter, right?
Teresa, you're here. Am I?
She said in
Am I
the
losing
audio
my
it
mind?
said
I didn't
NC
hear any
Tyrant
of that.
Hunter. She said supporting the North Carolina Tyrant Hunter is what I heard her say.
Thank
I
you.
didn't hear her say you were supporting a rapist.
Thank you, Teresa. That's what I heard.
I don't know. Maybe somebody else heard it different. Did somebody else? Because I swear, I'll play it again.
Yeah, let's play it
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
Please.
And that's not all of them. There's more. There's other clips. That's
Sure
just
there is.
one of them. That was just the first one I
Okay.
came across.
All right. Right.
Swedish Sugar, I know how to choose my words wisely, unlike you. Well, you know what, 10th Man? You know, I was so worried with Joe Cool and Swedish Sugar and Langley Lang and Bomber Green Eyes and everybody who supports North Carolina Tyrant Hunter that I should do this and I should do that. No, anybody listening, I'm doing it my way with my attorney, and I owe you nothing. Nothing.
Okay, Golden,
I'm
give
going
me
to
a
do it
second. I'll
my
go and
way,
get the next
and I'm
clip.
going to do it legally.
Do you
I
remember
don't
how
owe-
much money
I
you
don't
paid
owe-
him to kick me off the panel back in the day?
If she wants every clip that shows where she has said that I support
Well, how about
either
just one?
Jeff or a rapist,
No, you said a rapist. How about just one of them?
hasn't she said many times that Jeff supports a rapist too? So
That's
if
not
Jeff
what we're talking
supports-
about. That's not
it's
what we're talking
nice-
about.
I mean,
No,
I've
no.
heard
Now
it.
you're trying to switch it up, huh?
Teresa, stop.
No.
Because I have more
How about
clips.
no?
Because that was just
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay. Well, why
'Cause I
don't you
have
get
plenty
one?
more.
But
But I don't want to
Why don't you
spend
get
Carolina,
one
honey, I
that
muted you.
proves
I'm
it?
so sorry.
I don't
Why don't you
need
just
to
get
spend
one?
my whole night here.
Yeah, of course you don't.
I don't need to spend my
No,
whole
nobody
night
asked you to
here.
come here and do it. Nobody. What did somebody ask you to come
Would
here and
you
do
shut
this?
up, little mouse, so I
No,
can finish talking?
no,
See, that's
I
the
won't.
problem with
Yeah,
little
I'd like
people.
to know
See,
who
You
see,
guys
asked
just
her to
run
come and
your
do it.
mouth and run your mouth, and you don't give
you
anybody a
don't.
chance to talk.
You don't give
So
me
you
enough
think your
respect not
little
to interrupt
narrative is
me.
what's always
So
right. You
I
think
don't
you're
offer you the
right,
same
Teresa.
amount of
Well, guess
respect. You
what?
see how that works?
Your little
You
mousy
see,
voice doesn't
you see how that
intimidate.
works?
Your little mousy
Oh
voice
no,
doesn't
no,
intimidate
oh
me,
my mousy
Teresa.
voice.
I'm not
It
worried
annoys
about
you, doesn't it?
I'm not worried
But it
about
annoys you.
Teresa.
You
Your
sure
bitter
are.
annoys me. You
I think
annoy
you're worried about me.
you're
Let me
pathetic
say
because
something.
you run
Teresa.
around
Teresa.
like
Lord.
I said before, you're bitter. And
Hmm.
maybe you're
And
bitter.
scorned.
Who knows why you're
And
bitter?
scorned.
Who
The
knows
mantra of the rapist. You carrying water for the rapist
Teresa.
again tonight? Is
Teresa.
that what you're doing? Is
enough attention so you have
that
to
what you're up here doing?
Oh.
prayers
Hmm?
or I don't know what your thing is.
Hmm.
I don't know what
You need
it
a better mic, a better
I
internet connection or something, because I can talk right over you.
Teresa.
bitter.
Teresa.
I mean, really.
Something is making
Teresa,
you
I'm talking with you.
and
It's
Peanut
just
happy.
let me say something real quick, sweetie sugar. It's just I know the rapist part's pretty bad. Can you hear me, Teresa? But all these other things, isn't that just a little bit like over the top, like making big things out of little things? I mean, I understand the rapist part, how everybody's upset about that, but all these other things, why are they so important, really? The rapist thing is, but like all the other stuff, like
I think it's important to people,
yeah,
that they work really hard to, I guess maybe, develop a reputation among people, and then to have some dirty rapist go behind their back, or some fat scammer go behind their back, or some methed out liar go behind their back and spread all kinds of nasty, ugly rumors about them, maybe donating money and then taking it back, or
So is that why
burning
you're
their
bitter?
children up in
Because
a house
somebody went behind
fire,
your back?
or something like that. I think
Thank you.
it
That
tends to
explains why you're bitter.
upset people. It
You
tends to
just
upset
you
people. Yes.
just explained
Yes.
why you are
You see
bitter.
how she's interrupting me right now?
Thank you.
That's why I don't mind interrupting her.
Thank
That's
you.
why
You
I
just
don't mind
explained
interrupting
why
her.
you're
You're
bitter.
welcome.
So bad for
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. You can call me bitter. You can call me bitter. It doesn't hurt my
Pobrecita
feelings.
esta mujer.
Doesn't hurt my
I'm
feelings.
bitter
You
and
can
Me
curse at me in
siento bien
Spanish
mal
too.
por ella,
You can curse
pobrecita.
at me in Spanish
Pobre.
too. I don't care.
I'm not cursing. I'm telling you, I feel sorry for you.
I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your pity. I don't need you
Obviously,
to
you
feel
want
sorry for me.
everybody's sympathy. That's why
No,
you're always up
I don't.
here. Then why didn't you
No,
keep
no.
yourself
Why are
in
you up
the?
here? What did you do? What's your excuse?
I'm up here because I'm sick and tired of Peanut going around telling everybody I
Oh,
support
where?
Jeff. I support a rapist.
Where?
I'll tell you right now, I don't care what anybody says. Jeff
I,
has always been true to me. He has
Well, if
never
you didn't care
given
what
me
she
any
said, you
reason
wouldn't be
to
up
not
here, big
trust
mouth.
him.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't be up
Unfortunately,
here.
it's been
If
different
you
with
didn't
you, and
care,
that's
you
your
wouldn't be up here.
problem. You're
That's your problem.
evil.
If you didn't
You're
care,
evil.
that's your
You're
problem.
bitter. I
Your
can
problem is you
understand why
care.
people
No,
end their relationships
yeah,
with you
maybe you
because
call me
you're
bitter, but
evil and bitter.
you're either stupid or you're a scammer. You're either dumb as a stick or you're a scammer.
I'm whatever you want me to be, Teresa. I don't need to prove myself to you. I know
Okay,
who
well,
I
I
am, and
don't
I'm
either.
very
I don't
confident.
either. I don't either. You don't seem
I'm
very confident to me.
intelligent. I'm confident. I'm
You don't seem very
independent.
intelligent to
I'm
me either.
outgoing. I'm loving.
Hmm.
I'm all those things that
Yeah.
you only wish you could be, and that's
Oh,
why you hate
poor
me
me.
so much.
Okay.
That's why you
Okay.
hate
I
me
think
so
it's
much
I think
because
it's
I
the other
have
way
a
around, my
lot
dear.
going for me.
I think
And
it's
if
the other
it
way
was up
around.
to you, you would destroy all of that. Like you try to destroy everybody's path that you come
Yes.
along. That to me is a bitter
Everyone's
woman.
problems, all of the things that happen to them it's all my fault. I know. I destroy everything.
Sweetest sugar,
To it.
sweetest sugar. Do you believe
The first
that?
I made the rapist kids file complaints against him, right? Who else did I get in trouble? What else did I do? What else have I done?
all that.
What else have I done, huh?
Hard to know about when it comes
What
to
else have I done to
No,
burn
you
things
guys don't
down,
listen to
bitch?
each other. Don't
Hey,
listen to each other.
if anybody knows anything about him, it's you, Teresa, because you had a relationship with him. I don't know nothing about him, so leave me out of that. But
Well,
I
you're the
will
one that
stand
you're the one that drugged me into it.
wrong. Jeff didn't do anything wrong, and I will stand up.
Except scam money, right?
But we
Except
don't
scam
know.
money
We
with
don't know.
another scammer. Yeah, we do. He's
So,
already admitted to
what
it. So
I
get
looked
out
at,
of here with
or
that
what
bullshit.
I want to know
He's
how.
already admitted to everything that we've said he
I
did.
see
So
is,
get out of here with that bullshit.
But if I would have been him, I would have. That it's kind of hard to organize all that money and everything to move it around. He should have taken 5% off the top for his trouble.
Yep, all he had to do was tell people that.
Like he's not that kind of.
Whoa,
He took off
Teresa,
a lot more
let
than
me
5%
address that.
less.
Wait a
Let
minute.
me
Wait a
address
minute.
what
Wait a minute. Wait a
Carolina
minute.
just
What
said.
what did you say,
Teresa,
Carolina?
I said
let
that.
let
I
let
said
me
that
address
he
what
should- I
Carolina said
said
that he should take 5% off the
that
top.
you don't even listen, Peanut. That's not what I said.
No, he did that he did a raffle in the state of North Carolina, which
Oh my
was
God!
illegal.
You do
He had
5%.
no right to take any money.
Oh.
Period. He had no right
And
to do the
you
raffle, and he had
participated
no
in
right
it,
to take money.
Didn't you say you participate in it? So that makes you just as guilty as him.
So what?
No,
It's a
the
raffle.
participants
I'm
aren't the guilty ones, dear.
I didn't participate. I donated.
So
I
now you
donated in a
participate.
fraudulent
Next time, do your homework.
raffle.
Next time, do
Hold
your
on.
homework.
Okay.
Do
Nobody
yours.
Took a
Do
cause.
yours.
You took a cause, so now you're going to go to the Attorney General and report it, right, Peanut? Even though it was
Hold
first
on a
report.
moment. Hold on a moment. I have to say that I don't agree with that. I don't agree that if you raise money for a cause of charity, that you don't take that. I'm sorry, but why should you get a cut off the top of it for raising money for a charity? That's the whole point of charity, isn't it?
Let me tell you why. Because
It's a nonprofit.
No, but listen, 5% is like a nickel to every dollar. But what I'm saying is, it's because he was collecting it all, he was organizing it all, and then he has to move it from account to account and say thank you to people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you know, like that takes a lot of time. So like,
I understand that, CFW, but that's the reason. Hold on a moment. I understand that. I understand it does take a lot of time, but that's why they have volunteers who don't get paid, but they do it for a cause, and they do it because they want to, and they believe in what they're volunteering for the cause.
Right.
They
But I'm
don't
just saying, I was just
ask for anything in return,
Well,
though.
I know that.
Like,
Something about that. But like,
if it was discussed ahead of time, I'm sorry, hold on a moment.
Exactly.
If it was discussed ahead of time that, look, I will help you raise money on my channel, and as you know, if
No,
I
it
get
wasn't. He didn't even know about it. He didn't even, and he was upset that we did it. He was upset that even took place. He did not like it. And even to the last day that I spoke with him, he was upset. He said, this is exactly why I said I did not want this in the first place. But what happened was we were a bunch of friends who
I see you, Kata,
who spoke on a daily basis, and we thought, hey, we have a friend in need. We are going to help out this friend in need. Because it became more than that. I don't have anything to do with that. But all I can say is it started out with a bunch of friends trying to help another friend who was in need. Anything that happened after that was all surprising to me. I didn't have anything to do that. But Jason did get the money that we collected for him. And I say we because I put money in. Everybody that says they put money in, everybody who put money in for Jason, that money went to Jason. Not only did that money go for Jason, but also money that was for Jeff. And this was before we even knew that Jason was in the hospital. That money also was included in there. So there was a lot more money that was included in there.
I heard you say we. I did not do it to help Jeff. I helped it to see
to help Jason.
No, I wanted to see what was true. If it was true that Jeff was robbing Jason, that's why I did it.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I'm saying we gathered money to help Jason because he was a friend, and we were friends who were trying to help another friend.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't a big scandal. It wasn't this nationwide thing. It was a bunch of friends who just happened to live in different parts of the country coming together to help another friend.
And they got room.
Everybody else
How
is
can
making
you
it a
say
bigger
it's
deal
not
than it is.
nationwide when you just got finished saying it's countrywide?
What?
Sweetest Sugar just said it's not nationwide.
Yeah.
It was amongst friends countrywide. All right.
Well, yeah, we
Explain
all
yourself.
live in different parts of the country, Peanut. What do you think? We live in the same country.
Well, they
I mean, in
also
the
call
same
that
county, the same
nationwide.
city.
They
We
call
all
that
live
nationwide.
nationwide.
Yeah,
We
it's
live across
nationwide.
the nation.
It wasn't
Come
a
on,
little
don't you
local
have any
get
common
together.
sense?
It wasn't like a
Do you
lot
have
of
any
money.
common sense? It wasn't a little local get together of friends. It was a bunch of people nationwide on a YouTube channel advertised for
That's
months.
what it turned into. It started out as a bunch of friends who were hanging out and decided to do something for a friend in need.
It wasn't like a lot of. How much money was the total, anyways? Was it like
$3,000 was the max.
That's how much the total was. for everybody?
$3,000 is what they've admitted to.
Yes. You seem to think there's
$3,000. That's a lot of
Prove that
money.
there's more
It
than
is.
Lisa. Prove you got more. Because you guys keep running around saying that.
We're
Put
arguing
the
over
videos back up.
$3,000. Like, people are
Tell
charging
Jeff to put the
millions of
videos back up.
Yeah, okay. You know what? You are all missing the point. Jeff did a fundraiser, and Carolina says, okay, take 5% off the top. He's entitled, blah, blah, blah. But then you had, let me finish. He then held a raffle, which is against the law in the state of North Carolina. So he committed a
It was for a
crime.
good cause.
It doesn't matter, Carolina. North Carolina has laws in regards to raffles.
Okay, so now
When I
because of the
donated at the time, I was
$3,000
unaware
you got
of
for
those
him, right?
laws.
So now you're gonna go snitch, right? Go snitch. Are
Oh,
gonna
you're the
snitch over this?
snitch. I don't snitch. You're the
Then why you
snitch.
bring
Hey,
that?
let's
Oh,
be
it's against the
honest,
law.
man. The
People-
old ladies have a raffle at the church
At the
without
church, yeah, for
licenses,
good
and nobody
cause.
acts crazy. Let's
Oh,
be honest.
Joe, stop. When they do raffles at the church, it is done legally.
I'm
Please.
saying
They have
about the ones
allowances
with
in North
someone just
Carolina.
spur of the
They
moment,
have
right?
allowance in North Carolina for 501c3s to have raffles twice a year.
Do you go to
So,
church? How would you know?
because I read the
live
law.
in North Carolina. That's how I know.
Well, then you wouldn't know about the church because you don't go to church. So,
Oh, I don't
It's
go to
a
church?
501c3.
How do you know I don't go to church? Are you for real?
a woman who goes to church doesn't behave the way you do.
Oh, really?
Catholic
How do
pedo
women
priests.
that go to
Catholic
church, how do we behave?
pedo
How do
priests.
we behave?
Catholic pedophile priests.
Oh, here comes Shiva with his little
Catholic pedophile fucking priests. They go to church.
whatever.
They absolutely do go to church.
Somebody
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, hell no.
Now, I've got to say, those who are speaking up in defense of Jeff are simply wrong. You're wrong. Here's why. If you're an auditor or if you're a cop watcher, then presumably you're pro-laws, right? You want the laws to be obeyed by the police. Well, that also applies to people who aren't police,
I guess it does.
right? And Jeff ran an interstate lottery. He ran an interstate lottery on YouTube. Whether it's for a good cause or not is irrelevant. He fucked up big time.
You're right.
Yeah, sound fucking insane. No, I disagree. You sound fucking insane. In this world, if I want to run a pool at the fucking job with my friends, it might be 87 against the laws against that motherfucker. Every one of them are wrong.
Joe, he ran an interstate lottery.
Meaning him and some buddies was like, hey, what the fuck is interstate lottery? What, that raffle?
It's against gambling laws. Yes.
Motherfucking Jason?
He fucked up. He fucked up big time.
Law is no law at all. So yeah.
And also, yeah, I'll snitch.
He went against the law.
Carolina, I'll snitch. Give me the number that I should snitch to. Give me the fucking number,
I'm
and
gonna
I'll
tell you that
fucking
one.
ring him up.
I think he's right.
It affects the amount too. Like, I mean, there's different amounts in law. Like, you know, like if you steal $50, you get a ticket. If you steal this much, you get this and this, and different sentences. But I think because it was such a small amount of money that he should just, I mean, that
Small to who?
it's small to me.
We don't know what
$3,000 is a lot of money to many people.
we don't know what the entire amount of the money is either.
Many people.
How many other people raised $3,000?
Hang on, Joe.
Very much
Joe,
money.
how is it a beautiful thing when it's leading to all of this discord?
It's always gonna be a bunch of fucking doubtable motherfuckers, especially when you do shit in a public forum like this. It ain't his fucking fault, at least not that I can see.
It is his fault, Joe.
Yeah, it's his fault because he didn't follow the law and gave 3 people reasons.
Yes, Joe. Yes, because he didn't cross the T's. John, can you turn that off, please? We're trying to have a conversation.
He's done for the community.
Thank you. Look, if you are holding... Oh, can you turn that... Thank you. If you are going to hold the police accountable, and you are going to say to them,
like the
you
big picture,
have to follow the laws,
Yeah.
then the same has to apply to everyone else.
Only if you don't take into consideration that an unjust law is no law at all.
So change
There
it.
you go. I forgot about that.
No, fuck
Do you
change
think
it.
maybe the law is in place
They
because
need to
people will
fucking
run
change it.
scamming?
No, Joe,
people will
you need
scam
to change
people
it.
on these
Get off your fucking ass
on
and
these
change it.
raffles?
This is what I fucking do every fucking
Joe,
day.
come to
No,
North
Best
Carolina
change the
and
law.
change
Well,
the
they did
law.
a
Change the
raffle
law.
I'm trying to do.
Look,
Every
my
fucking day,
understanding.
Come
best
to
way I
North
know how.
Carolina and change the
They
law
did a
or
raffle
shut
for
up.
that lady
My
that
understanding.
Tammy Linden's house messed up. They did a raffle
My
for her.
understa-
She was stitched on her too.
my
Carolina,
understa-
shush.
my
People
understanding.
donated when somebody donated a fur coat that that one guy bought from who was it? Who was the guy that bought the fur coat? That won the fur coat.
I don't know anything about it.
You know, when you're out holding police accountable, the last thing that you want to do is cross over the law. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give them a reason.
Right,
And
and also
you don't
my
want to
understanding.
run a lottery or a raffle that's against the
But
law,
they,
Good point.
and then
All
find
right.
out
I
later on that
understand
you're
it putting it
scamming
that
people
way.
out of money.
Good girl. I
That's going to get
understand
you.
it since you put
I
it that
understand
way.
that. I
That's
understand
something
that.
that will make people want to report it.
All
But I
right.
You
just
know,
wanted to
getting
say that.
scammed.
It's like having a broken tail light and going out doing a fucking audit.
Yeah.
No, more like stealing. It's more like
And you know
stealing.
what, Joe?
It
Joe,
is
let me
stealing,
make
but
this
yeah, but
point
you should
very
get your
clear.
hands clean before.
Joe, do you and North Carolina Tyrant
But
Hunter
they did
need
that.
to
They did a
stop
raffle for that
sending
other
out
lady.
your
Can you hear
girlfriend
me?
to defend
People are
what
You
I
gotta
say
stop with all that
because
ham
she
bullshit.
is
You got a
making a
point to
whole lot of
make
mistakes
it.
in
Do
the
you really
statements
think
that
me
she
and
makes.
Jeff
She's
get
making a
together and
lot of
send
false
out sugar?
statements,
You
and
just
she's going to
love
be
this
held
slander
accountable for
shit,
those
man.
statements.
Do you really think me and Jeff get together and say, let's send out sugar? I don't even talk to that nigga. You just want to slander a nigga. What do you mean, why don't me and Jeff
Oh,
stop
I'm
sending out my
slandering a nigga.
girlfriend?
You're the one that's saying it's okay to break the law.
I don't want
Not
to hear
me.
that. I'm talking about what you just said. That
You're
was
saying it's
slander.
okay to break
You
the
just
law,
creating
Joe.
bullshit, yeah? Stop it.
You know,
Me and Jeff don't
you
have
and
to
Jeff
make
don't
fucking
mind running
change.
around
I don't have
slandering
to
and
listen to you. You're
defaming
not
other
my
people.
boss.
Well, stop fucking honking me in with motherfuckers and making me have to do shit I don't do. The other day it was you was calling
Well,
me a liar.
then don't text me and ask me for information about Jeff because you ain't gonna get it.
I see that, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I told you.
Okay, have you got
Don't
another
be
text
changing
from
the
me?
narrative.
Have you got another text from me asking you about Jeff?
Even if I did, I wouldn't answer you.
Lesson learned, baby. Really with that text, man, that's all that is. No, me and Jeff do not get together. Me and Sugar do not plan nothing.
Why
I
do
don't
people
even
think
like you
stuff like
guys
that?
fighting.
Oh, people come up with all sorts of crazy stuff. Apparently, some guy that I've never even fucking heard of is convinced that I'm paid by the Russian government to troll him. Apparently, he's fucking convinced.
I'm making statements against Swedish Sugar that she supports a pedophile or a rapist or whatever.
Not the scamming
She
part,
brings
but I
a
think
video
people make a
forward
big deal out of little
that
things
doesn't
that aren't
even
important.
bring up
And we should
News
carry
Now
on.
Houston. So I don't know where
Yeah,
she's coming
yeah.
up with her nonsense
That's
who's
something,
feeding her these supposed clips.
Joe, you said, she's running around or we're running around defaming or whatever Jeff, but I mean, look, Swedish Sugar comes up here with all kinds of stuff, and you ask her for any proof. She would bring up this video that's nothing. Nothing. Again, what, the fifth time in a row?
I'm gonna
She's
be
come
honest
short
with
with
you.
zero.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We're different people. You know, I'm on that peaceful shit, and behind closed doors, me and her discuss these things. It makes me fucking miserable. I get no fucking joy out of that. I know we disagree on shit. I don't know what.
Well, you know what, Joe? I want to make something perfectly clear. I'm asking Golden to save this clip because to have Swedish Sugar come up and make several misclaims against me without proof, you think I'm not going to hold it against her? You're damn right I am.
I just
Can
caught
you
you in
keep her
2
mouth
of them.
shut?
I should hold it
Whoever is
against you.
sending her out to attack me,
Just telling her
they
that.
better do a better job at what they're doing.
Okay, you let
telling
them
her
know
that.
Why hold it
because
against
I don't
her?
send anyone else, so I'm sure you can let
Why?
them know that. And then you
What?
just cast 2 of those
Don't
things
be making
against me.
false allegations.
Then you just cast 2 of them against me that would be just proven false.
So I should hold that against you?
Hey, you don't know whether or not they are false, do you, Joe?
I know the
Somebody's
ones you
feeding her
classified me
bullshit.
were false.
Somebody's
And they're
feeding her
saying,
bullshit, and then when she gets called out on it on a panel, they send her some bullshit clip. So who's feeding her all this bullshit?
well, I don't know. I get so much shit. I don't even know how many and the people. You know, I'm not lying. I didn't got fucking 10th information 3 times. I think I opened it once. I don't even think I looked at the shit the other 2 times. I get shit from everybody.
Yeah, well,
Personally.
somebody's telling her that Peanut's going around behind her back saying this and that, and then
And you know
that's
what
the proof,
though?
and it's some
That's
bullshit.
chick shit. That's chick shit, right? Because you hear that shit and what the fuck? Why you
Yeah,
gotta
and then you
react
come
to
up
that
here,
though?
and you accuse us of defaming people, and but you don't have a
Stop
word to
saying
say to
us.
her when
Would
she's
y'all
up here
please
talking
stop
to us
saying
like
us?
that, huh? How's that
Wait,
work?
stop
How does
saying
that work?
us. Stop saying us. First of all, I haven't accused you of defaming. So far, I've accused her of doing it twice. And I've
Well,
told
you
her
know
yeah, I
what?
both
think you
Sweetest
did
times.
the
Sugar
other
came
day.
up here and
Yes,
using
sir.
defaming
Okay. Well, you're talking about the other day.
accusations
Let's not.
against me that I
Oh,
can
yes,
prove are
sir.
false. So
I'm
she
sorry.
needs
What,
to keep her
Peanut?
mouth closed.
What, Peanut?
Sweetest Sugar came up on the Golden's panel,
Yeah.
made accusations against me
Yeah.
that she couldn't even prove.
I got you. I'm not sweet
Yeah,
as
and
sugar, baby.
you think that I'm not going to hold on to that and remember
I'm sorry.
that?
Where's the proof
She
that
better stay off the panels and
yeah.
stop making accusations that she can't prove.
Where
She
is the
needs to
proof?
stop.
Where's the proof that I put forth that me and Jeff got together, planned, and put sugar onto you? Where is your proof? You have none because it never happened. So now I must attack you and hold
What
it
do you?
against
I'm
you
not.
by
You
your
didn't.
logic.
Sweetest Sugar came up. Where did you come into this?
I'm talking about
Nobody
your
even said that,
accusation
Joe.
against me. It was very clear what I just said, man.
Even
You
though
just
it was
don't
twist.
want to hear it.
Yeah. You're coming up
Yeah.
and you're reiterating what Sweetest Sugar said
I'm
because you
sorry,
want
I
to
didn't hear what she said.
You
I'm
just
sorry, I
want to
hopped out
lower
when
the
I got
blow, and
in.
it ain't gonna work.
I'm
Excuse
sorry, I
me.
didn't hear what she
Excuse
said, but
me.
I know you like your own narratives and beliefs. Go ahead.
Hello. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I want to
Hey,
just
Golden.
point out PayPal actually has a policy about money pools. I want to just start with the sharing of information. Okay. When you create a pool, we all know this if you've ever created one, that you're asked to, if you'd like to display the names and profile photos and contribution amounts of contributors to your pool, which is the contributor information. Even if you have chosen to display this information, contributors can decide to not display their information on your pool page. Your use of contributor information is subject to PayPal's user agreement and privacy policy. You may not reproduce contributor information on other websites or pages without the consent of each contributor for such sharing and use. And if you have to go into the user agreement and privacy policy to look more for that.
That's logical. All that shit's
Now,
logical.
hold on. And here, Jeff didn't. I mean, according to PayPal, his own admission, he didn't respect that. And with the prohibited activities under PayPal, you cannot, and I'm looking over here, you cannot offer any incentive, return, interest, benefit, or rewards or perks in return for a contribution. It also says that it's also prohibited for the purpose of crowdfunding or the sale of goods or services, whether in whole or in part. And what else?
I'm glad you explained that to me because now I know that everybody I know.
And North Carolina law is stricter than that policy.
Did you really
So
just
not only
interrupt me?
did he break YouTube, he also broke North Carolina state law.
It goes in further
disseminating
under user
Sorry,
agreement.
what were you saying, Joe? What were you saying, Joe?
Yeah.
It goes
Jesus
in
Christ.
further. Hold on a moment. It goes in further. If you go to user agreement, and I really suggest I'm going to put the link in the chat so that everybody can look at it. It goes in further about money pools, about the prohibited activities and rules that you have to abide by under those
All
money
right,
pools.
Golden. Thank you for reading those rules to me because now I know everybody I know is breaking those rules. Everybody's selling a ranch or doing this and that or saying for the PayPal, I'll go here, I'll do that. So we're all breaking the rules. So
Not everybody.
Let's not
Yeah, not
everybody
everyone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but many people are.
I
So
wasn't breaking the law.
you cats love interrupting me. So let's
So you stop.
give them shit the same way we're giving Jeff shit.
I just wanted to point that out because,
Right, thank you.
you know, I think there's a reason that, you know, a lot of people, we don't know. And I'm not saying that, you know, if Jeff was ignorant, I know a lot of people are ignorant. I was even ignorant in that fact. I didn't know anything about in that. Oh my God, Motor, please don't. I didn't know anything about. Oh my God, Motor, please don't. Oh my Lord. Okay. So I didn't know that you couldn't do raffles and stuff like that because I had never heard of it until all this stuff happened. So yeah.
But Golden, you know, I knew all along that you cannot disseminate personal PayPal information. And everybody, when this all broke, I had 4 entries into that. And Jeff disseminated my information without my consent. And Joe and others said, oh, well, it was the consensus of the majority that all of these people look at it. It doesn't matter.
Who don't show anything to?
You have to ask each and every individual.
That's your fault. That's no.
You have to ask each and every individual.
Hold on.
Do I have your consent to share your information?
What did I show?
And to my knowledge, not one person gave consent for Jeff to share that information.
I'm sorry, you talking about Jeff or me? You brought my name up. Now you're talking about Jeff. Were you talking about me? Did I show your shit? Were you talking about me? Or again, you throwing me in with Jeff, which is what you do all the freaking time, and I think you do it on purpose. No, I never showed your shit. What are you talking about?
I don't think she's doing it on purpose, Joe.
If you wanted to be a secret peanut, you shouldn't be in this community because your name's out there everywhere because you've signed bonds, you give money, you do this, you do that. If you wanted to be a secret person, you shouldn't have put yourself out there following auditors around, all that. You did it to yourself. No, nobody's putting your information out there because it's already out there.
Carolina, my name would never be out there except for the fact that you doxed me.
Oh, I doxed you, so I started the ball rolling. You signed. That was on a video, and I even asked.
Did you dox her, Carolina? Did you dox her, Carolina?
Yes, she did, Shiva.
You wanted me to
Carolina, did you dox her? Carolina, did you dox
I'll
her?
tell you how I doxed her. You ready? Okay, so I made a video with 4 of us. We went through the jail, right? This is before she chose her name, Peanut. Before she even chose her name, right? And I called her by her first name in the video.
If the frog is in, wait a minute. If the frog is in the chat, let the frog come up and he can tell her.
Peanut, can you let people finish a sentence, please?
Oh, I'm pissed. Sorry, Shiva. I apologize.
I asked her. I said, "Do you want me to take the video down?" And she said, "No, leave it up." So I did. It was just one time I said her first name. Now, so what? I didn't say where she lived or anything. Just her first name. So now this is all my fault. But Peanut, your name is out there because you've gone out with Woofy. You've gone out with their Audit in America. You've gone out with South Carolina, whatever. You've gone out with Blind Justice. You've gone out with all of them. So of course they're going to know your name and it's going to get out there.
There is no logic to that shit.
If you were
Hey, Golden Eyes, thank you for bringing me up.
Oh, you're welcome.
I asked this question in chat quite a bit earlier, and I never got a response to it. Peanut is flat out accusing Carolina of doxing her.
I'm starting it.
Now, here is my question about doxing. Am I correct in this statement that doxing has malicious intent behind it?
It would have
No. Doxing is just
look at
doxing is just that. Oh, Jesus Christ, Peanut.
You're right, Steve.
Doxing is just the releasing of people's personal details.
Agree.
Right, but I thought to qualify for doxing, it had to have some malicious intent behind it.
By law, it does. Yes, sir. By law, it's for malicious intent. So yes, that's true. That's
is that a thing?
I mean, I'd have to agree with that.
When I searched doxing in the Urban Dictionary, it said giving out one's personal information for malicious intent.
No,
so I was
sorry.
wondering if it was just something
No.
on my
The
end, if it was or was not a thing.
I mean,
The
I've
Urban
accidentally
Dictionary-
said someone's name on panel.
The Urban Dictionary is great if you want to know what slang terms mean. If you actually know what terms actually mean, it's not a very good dictionary.
No, but I looked it up. I looked up doxing on the law, and it said
If you're just, I'm sorry, Carolina, hold on one moment. I've got people in my basement. If you're just going to want to come up here to be disruptive, I'm not bringing you up.
Who?
The people that are in my basement.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about me. It's like, oh, I wasn't coming up. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not you. Just the people in my basement. If you're going to come up here to add to the conversation, like legitimately add something to the conversation, absolutely, I'll bring you up. But if you're just up here to bullshit and be disruptive, I'm not bringing you up. So you can just sit your ass in my basement for as long as you want. Clean up while you're there.
Can we think of an example of where
May I say
yes?
where you would dox
Shiva, I
someone?
don't mean to be disrespectful.
Okay.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but Golden Eyes,
Mm-hmm.
GD's got a statement. Could you please pin that? Because what he's saying is the truth, and he observed it.
You talking about GD's gay cockatoo?
Yes,
That's not even
please.
the real
That
GD.
one? Okay.
Right. Well, okay. That's really boring. What? Right. Fuck. I've lost my train of
You were
thought for
okay.
that
So you were
nonsense.
talking about. Okay, you were going to ask us. Do you know of a case where someone didn't
Okay.
do it in a Farsi? That's what you were talking
Yeah. Can you give me an example of doxing someone that
did it.
isn't maliciously driven?
I did it.
That
Well,
is
can you
not-
tell me what happened?
Yes, I'll tell you what happened. And what happened was we collected money for David Bourne to get out of jail. Me and Safety Man and actually someone else too. Someone else. I can't remember right now. But we got the money so fast to get him out of jail. It was amazing. So to be transparent, which I thought I was being transparent rather than doxing. So I was trying to be transparent. So we all went over the money together, all three of us, added it all up, blah, blah, blah. And so I got back onto the chat, right? And I said, I want to thank so-and-so, not for the amounts, but just how much, that I was thanking them all. So that we were being transparent. And then right in the middle of that, David, Eric calls me. And he goes, don't say their last names. I got in trouble for that too. I was like, oh, so I didn't even realize that I was doxing. I was trying to be transparent.
I
So
think
that-
I've heard other people learn trial by fire with that too. When they do it is when they learn never do it again.
Yes. And so Eric Grant called me and he told me to stop. And I didn't even realize. I was just so excited that we had made the money and I was trying to show that we were transparent, blah, 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 blah. And I did it. So
All right. So, accident is one context. Is there any other context in which
no, I can't think
it's
of
not malicious to dox someone?
Well, on the video Tina did, I asked her, I said, do you want me to take it down? And she said, no. We left it up with her first name in there. But that was before her name was Peanut.
She never asked me to take it down.
Yes.
Could you have forgotten,
you wanted
Peanut?
you wanted to be up there.
Excuse me?
Could you have forgotten? Memory is fallible. Could you have
Oh,
forgotten?
no. No. I'm very good on my memory.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
I have a very good memory, but memory is fallible, and sometimes I get shit wrong. I misremember shit sometimes.
Well, if you look in the video, I specifically said, what did you just do?
Well, technically speaking, everybody has a fantastic memory. Unfortunately, quite a few people suffer from recall.
Well, you know what? I'm going to refer to the frog because he was actually the one that did 5 videos on me. And I could not believe that Carolina would dox me. He said she did. And it was confirmed to me through James
Well, I guess
Freeman's
the
camp
question is,
that it
do
was
you-
Carolina who doxed me.
Well, hang on. Just calling you by your name isn't doxing you, Peanut.
Do you think it was malicious, Peanut?
If I ask you not, if I tell you to keep my identity private, it is just that. Keep it private.
No,
Who
I
gives
asked
you
you,
the
do you
right?
think
Who
it
gives you
was-
the right to go against my
No,
wishes?
baby. I asked you, do you think it was malicious?
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, I said it malicious.
All right, hang on. Why do you think it was malicious,
I
Peanut?
don't even know when I doxed her.
Ask Carolina.
No, I'm asking you why. Hang on, Carolina. Peanut, I'm asking you why you think it was malicious.
Because she supported Extra Good Citizen and News Now Houston, and there was the controversy over the money. The check was originally written to Carolina. She gave it back. They had to redo the check, give it to, and Carolina never came forward to tell the truth.
About what?
So I don't understand. Why does that mean that she maliciously doxed you? What's the connection?
What is the reason for doxing me? What was her reason for doxing me?
I dox
everybody
you?
have a reason. That's not proof, or that's not even strong proof.
What was her reason for doxing me?
When did I dox
Well,
you?
hang on, Carolina. Let's just you know.
I'm not
All
gonna
right.
argue over
Look,
doxing.
Peanut. That's not
She
how you
admitted
answer
she
a
dox-
question.
Listen, the
Sorry,
bottom
Peanut.
line
No.
she
That's
admitted
not.
she doxed
No. That's not how you answer a question. You don't answer when someone poses you a question. You don't respond with, "Well, why did she do that?" That's not how conversations work.
I don't have any real friends, so I go on YouTube panels to talk to people.
Well, that's okay.
Well, that's nice, John. Do you have
Thanks.
anything to
she
add to the
suggested
conversation
the
we're
reason.
having?
Hey, John,
That's
I
the
do the
standard for
same
what
thing.
friends are.
She
Hey, John, I
suggested
do the
that the
same
reason
thing, all right?
is
So don't feel like you're alone.
We're here for you, bro.
she's
Nice to meet you.
she's hello.
Sorry.
She suggested that the reason that she was doxxed is because she was, you know, in a beef with News Now Houston and Extra Good Citizen at the time.
Oh.
And I had forgotten about that, but that was going on. I forgot about that.
How about this? How about this? Once you found that it was objectionable to her, why'd you take it down? Once you found out, well, no, she told you she found issue with it. Are you making? I mean, don't. Why not just take it down and end it?
Right now. This is
Go
the first
ahead.
time I've heard.
End the conversation. Then it's over. Done. Problem solved. It wasn't intentional. There's no beef. If there's an issue she finds objectionable, whether she considers it doxing or not, to be done with the conflict, let's be done with the conflict. Move on.
Why didn't you take it down in the first place?
At this point, it's irrelevant. It's absolutely
Well, I
irrelevant.
suppose. Yeah, I suppose.
It's absolutely irrelevant. We've resolved this.
Well, no, it's not. No, it isn't. No, I'm a nosy bastard. Hang on, I am a nosy bastard, and I'm
We
curious.
learned a lesson. We learned a lesson, though. But we learned a lesson. So the value of
You might have learned a lesson.
No. We all learned a lesson that we can. We all can learn a small lesson. The measurement of the lesson is individual. So in this situation here, we discovered that there was a conflict, and to achieve resolution, the easiest way is for the video to be taken down. Now, why is irrelevant, and so now we move forward because nothing can be gained by continuing the churn it back up.
Nothing can be gained for you. Nothing for you.
No.
Don't speak for me, Philippe. Don't speak for me.
No. Okay.
Don't presume to speak for me ever.
Oh no! Then let's share what you can possibly learn or gain from knowing her.
I'm here for shits and giggles, Philippe.
Okay,
Shits and giggles.
Is there a
That's
unit
what I'm here for.
Does shits and giggles have a unit of measure?
Yeah, 4.
Hey, Shiva,
4 is the unit of measure for shits and giggles.
On what scale? Where do we find this scale?
It's a scale.
But I'm the main reason why she got doxxed.
Baby, your mic is very low.
For saying that her name in the video one time.
She's using a phone.
CFW, so you know your mic is like stupid low.
Okay. I'll get right up.
Quality is not her concern. Quality is not her concern.
So, you know, but you know, Caroline suggested
Hey,
that
truth
you know,
hurts. I'm
her,
just telling you.
Caroline suggested that her name was out there, and so that you know when NC Tyrant Hunter got the information that it wasn't anything new, but you know I want to you know people should know that you know I've had to change my phone number 3 times in the last 3 years. So you know if you have new information and some fat fuck's giving your information out, giving your phone number out, that's some bullshit. I'll tell you that.
I hear
That's
you.
some bullshit.
I hear
Okay,
you. But we have remedies for that. We can fix that.
Okay,
It
I
can
have a
be
question.
resolved. It's a pain in the ass, but you know we can be fixed.
Okay, so how come I'm just now hearing that she's mad about this
I don't
video?
know.
That's a good question, right? Like,
Well, ask her when she first made contact. Peanut, when did you first attempt to contact Carolina about her video?
Today.
Crickets.
Today.
Today? Okay. All right. So what's your right? Problem solved.
Just like a year later, a whole year later.
Problem solved. That's good stuff.
Yeah, a whole year later. So
Hey,
she's
man,
really
I don't
upset
know.
here.
I
Would she
mean-
be writing letters to her lawyer by now?
I don't know if she wants to pay a lawyer money to read her mail. I guess that's a good thing. I guess.
Okay, so
It's keeping the
I'll just
economy
edit it out.
going.
I'll put like a something over it, whatever.
Yeah, but I really don't recommend participating in any criminal activity and doing any type of activism because it's hard to be an activist from inside a jail cell. It really and truly is. You know,
Oh.
though Martin Luther King was arrested 32 times, he was on a mission. You know, and he was arrested for, you know, not running a scam across state lines. That's a bad idea. And I don't like using. I never intend to dox somebody. I like using people's names because I think people should know who is out there being themselves and representing. So I understand the risk associated with it. And you know, if you believe that your anonymity is hidden behind your screen name, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to happen. The second you have an encounter with law enforcement officers, you're going to know who you are, and so you might as well just be prepared for that. It's nothing derogatory. It's simply a fact. And that's all most of these people here are just simply trying to keep you on the straight and narrow because we hate to see people find themselves a victim of the system.
Not in the UK.
I'd like to answer that
hang
question.
on. Not in the UK.
Like
what was that, Joe?
Question. I'd like to answer the question. Who was just speaking? Asking me the
It
question.
was me.
I'd like to
I'm going to
answer that.
suggest you all talk to the people
All
behind
right,
you.
Felipe.
When you go
I think
to
it was
the
Felipe.
office.
What's up? I'm listening.
Excuse me. I would like to answer Felipe's question. Felipe, when this all went down, I was anonymous.
Okay.
I was known to no one. I was not.
No. I wasn't.
I was
mean,
not
you're different.
an
I understand that.
activist.
I understand that. I understand that.
I was
I understand that. I got that. I picked
until
that up.
Carolina doxed me.
Well,
And then I was
until
forced out.
until you found yourself.
It's not my
Hold
fault.
on. Hold
You
on.
weren't even
Until you
knowing
found
you were
yourself.
when I
Until
met
you
you.
found yourself. Until you found yourself on a video of an auditor. That's what happened. You found yourself on a video of an auditor that if you'd gone to that auditor and said, hey, even before she posted it, that, hey, I don't want to be on your video, I'm sure she'd have taken you out of there. Because that's one thing that a lot of these characters understand.
Well, no. Actually, we brought it up during the video, and I was like, what did you just do by putting my name on there?
That might
And she laughed. She thought it was funny. She laughed.
Maybe you should explain it. I mean, I'm not saying she's the brightest bulb in the box. You might have to explain to her a little.
Can't explain anything to
Did you
Caroline.
offer the auditor
She
a
thinks
payment?
everything is funny.
Jesus
She thinks that she's
fucking
right.
Christ. At that time of that video, you were a complete unknown. You did not have your identity of Peanut 411 established. What was she supposed to call you? Hey, you, Shorty. What was she supposed to do?
Right after that.
So it might have been she called you by your name out of respect for you as being an unknown. Apparently, you're failing to realize this. So what was she supposed to call you? In order to get your attention, what was she supposed to call you? Did you say
DFK,
call
I
me
was
this?
gonna ask-
Did you say call me that? Did you say
DFK?
call me?
Why are you screaming?
I was gonna ask that very question. I was going to ask that very question. How is Carolina
Peanut,
supposed
did
to
you,
refer
at
to
the
you?
time of that
can't
video
use your
being
name?
made, did you have the identity of Peanut or no? And then secondly, did you tell her, oh, if you want to get my attention, call me this?
Can I introduce a concept called contributory negligence? Think about that one. How much did you add to the problem versus you put yourself in that situation, number one. You know, it's cameras around the whole time. What do you expect? And again, what was your solution? What was her solution? What was your solution? Come on.
I did not mean to yell, but I've been hearing about this doxing since this panel started. When
we're learning. Everybody's learning. Everybody's learning. She's learning that that's not really
Well,
doxing.
GFK, what do you think about if you gave me your phone number and I passed it around to people that
See,
you
I
didn't
do
know?
that. I've never done
Would that be okay? No, let me finish. I want to ask him, and I'd like to hear what he would do if I did that to him.
No thanks. Don't
Okay,
do that.
and what would be your reasoning behind giving my phone number to other people?
Oh, I don't know, shits and giggles. Maybe I don't like you. Maybe I do like you. Just for whatever fucking reason I wanted to. I just passed your number around,
Okay.
wrote it on the bathroom wall, gave it out to
Oh,
as many fucking
Okay,
shit bags as I could think of.
So you're retrying to write the script of the movie that has happened. Now, my
No,
understanding of this,
no, I'm not. I'm
Wait.
trying to explain to
Wait,
you
wait,
what goes
Teresa.
on in the background, sir.
I don't
Okay,
do that. I don't give out.
Teresa, I have respect for you up to this point, so I'm going to try to keep that. The situation that we're discussing here is apparently Peanut was on an audit with some auditors, and she was like an unknown at that point. Something happened to where CFW had to get her attention for whatever reason, and called her by name because she did not have the handle of Peanut 411 at the time.
Logical mistake.
It became her name.
Did you watch the video? Did you get to watch the video, sir?
Right after
No, I did not.
Okay, well, I watched it. It was a live stream.
Okay,
And,
and
you
I'm
know,
speaking on what
it was pretty clear that she didn't want to be filmed. It was a live stream. You guys were live streaming, raising money.
No,
I remember.
That was, she wasn't even there at that time. This was a different video. It's a segment video. It was when we were at the jail, the Dallas County Jail. And then at that evening, we named her. She brought her name out. And then when I edited the video, I put her name on there, 411 Peanut.
If it was a big deal, Peanut would have.
That's not how I remember it. I remembered it being in a live stream.
It wasn't a live stream, Teresa. It was a regular video. I didn't do a live stream with.
It's been a long time, though. You know, it has been a long time. So
I mean,
you
I
know.
didn't do a live
Well,
stream.
let me put it to you this way. I did not know that my name was out there. And it was brought to me by James Freeman's team, his inner circle.
No.
That said, "Oh my God!" And I've got the text message, and they said it was CFW.
That's a
He was
lie.
an inner circle.
I have no idea who she is. I have no idea who she is either.
I've got the proof.
She's a
I've got the
I have no idea who this lady is. No idea.
No.
Like no idea who she is.
Well, I don't
no
know
one.
who you
No
are.
one.
Not really.
I have no idea who this lady is. Like, and see things like that. Somebody should know. Like, I've never even watched this video of Carolinas. I have no idea what anybody's talking about.
Felipe, let me introduce you to Peanut 411. Peanut 411, let me introduce you to Felipe, okay?
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah,
Have you not
the
encountered
basis of
Peanut
this
before?
discussion, Felipe, is that there's people in this community like Jeff that have taken Peanut's information and then shared it with a rapist.
But he could have got that
and
anywhere
other
too.
people. So
Yeah, and the
that's what this
rapist-
discussion is about. It's you know, he's saying the word doxing and stuff, but you know what, you know, this whole thing with her name getting out there had to do with this one video with Caroline. And so I can understand where Caroline says, hey, you know, your name and stuff was already out there by the time you bailed out Jeff and stuff. But, you know, that doesn't change the fact that, you know, we've had to change our number over and over again because, you know, people like the rapist gets it and then they share it with all kinds of shitty people that will send us the most vile and disgusting text messages and call us and say the most vile and disgusting things that you've ever heard. So that's where I have a problem with people sharing information.
Yes?
Rapist has done 2 videos on me.
Are you?
He doesn't know who I am, but seems to have all this information.
I have to speak.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rapist has done videos on you? Where are they at?
CFW is really hard to hear, but I think she's trying to chime in at this
really want to
point.
say something. I really got to say something. Peanut has said that the rapist has been stalking her for 8 months, but Jeff just got your information a month ago. So how do you explain that?
You people are calling me a rapist, but he's only got caught once.
So how do you explain that was Jeff that gave it to him if he's been stalking you for 8
Oh
months?
man, that was fucking dark.
But no,
Caroline, you understand that after the whole extra good citizen thing,
right?
People
That's
have to
what
change their
Century said.
phone
It's not
numbers,
Jeff that gave him the
and yeah, and
information.
people have to change their phone numbers, and they have to change their information around, and then you know people like Jeff get that new information, and then they share it with people like.
But Teresa, you're
you know,
the
that
record
they're not
queen.
supposed to.
You are the record queen. Could he have gotten that information himself without Jeff? If it's on a bond document. So at this we
Well,
do
I
not
mean,
know
that
Jeff
would
gave that
be
information
even more
out. We
proof
do
that
not
he's
know.
been stalking her. That would be even more proof that he's been stalking her.
But we
So,
don't know. We
yeah,
don't
he
know
could
that
have gotten
Jeff
it
did
that way. He sure could have. He sure could have gotten it that way. But I
so we
doubt it.
can't prove that Jeff gave that
He's a
information.
lazy
Are you
motherfucker
telling me
and a
that?
tightwad, so-
Are you telling me that the document that you share between you and your bondsman is now a public document that
Yes,
anyone
it's
can
public
get?
document. It is.
No,
When
it's
you-
not.
When you make
The-
one bond, it's not. It's
The
it's
surety,
okay.
the copy of the surety bond is a document, but doesn't have all your information on it. Doesn't
Well,
have the
I don't
person's
know.
name on it.
But
it just
she's
has
been
the company.
stalked by this
It has,
guy for
it
8
has
months,
two
he
important.
says.
It has 2 important things. It has the person with the bond and the company that the bond's under. Typically, it doesn't have the person whose signature's on the bond. That's a private document that's held between whoever has the bond out. But typically, your name and telephone number is not on it. That's not a public record.
If you make the full bond, it is, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
It's not a public-
anyways, If she's been
Because
stalked, she's
because
stalked by this guy.
who wants to be retaliated against for helping someone get out of jail? A lot of people don't like people who let people get out of jail.
But
They really
Felipe, she's been being stalked by this man for a long time, so she says. So
okay.
why-
I can believe it.
but-
I can believe
wait,
it. I can
Felipe,
believe it. I can believe it.
But listen. So
There's no but. I can
supposedly
believe
Jeff
it.
only gave him this information a month ago. So if he got it,
Well, that's just one piece of information. Who knows what other information he gave him? I don't
Well, I
know.
wanna know how
Again,
he's been
I
stalking
believe
Jeff's already confirmed. Jeff's already confirmed that Earl called him looking for this woman's.
I want to know.
That's already
I wanna
something
know,
that he
I want to
said.
know how
so.
he's been stalking her because I don't want to be stalked. So I want to know how she's been how he's been stalking her so I can take preventative measures. So what kind of things has
Well,
he done to stalk her?
I don't know. I don't know. I think she should
And
take
I
that up
just
with her
got to
local. I think she
explain
should take
to you some of the ways that he does it.
If that's the case, as I've told other people before, you should contact your local law enforcement agency and make a report. You know, if you're that scared that this guy's going to do you harm, I mean, he's a multiple convicted felon, currently pending trial for molesting his own children. And if you're that scared, go to make a police report and say, hey, his name's Earl David Warren. I think he's born September something 1961. He lives on something San Leon in Texas. That's all public record. You can look on the Texas Sexual Offender Registry under Earl David Warren, and you can see where he lives and say, hey, Officer Friendly, this guy here stalking me. Because making an accusation to me or anybody else here does nothing. Nothing. You know, I wish I could help you, but I can't. You know, I can't even make you call the cops. But if that's your solution, because it's honest, I mean, I tell people that all the time. If generate a report, because and you could ask, what is this person's next thing they're going to do? I mean, imagine Ted Bundy, if he had access to the internet, what he'd have done with what he did. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're that scared, go to your local law enforcement. North Carolina doesn't play around.
Ted Bundy would be sharing recipes.
I don't think so. I don't think Ted Bundy would have gotten caught if the internet was around.
Ew.
That was one slick and smart dude.
Apparently.
Oh, he was. How many times did he break out of jail or prison?
How many times he escaped?
No shit.
Yeah.
One charming fellow. People are simple though. People are easy to manipulate. People want to do good things. This person here was wanting to do good things.
Agree, right?
Yeah, she wants to do good things, and unfortunately, people see people doing good things as
weak.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that. I was not going to call them weak. It's more like an opportunity to take advantage of. But and so they look at this. They want this contact information because the list to hit them back. Hey, I noticed you donated. Yeah, you noticed.
Joe Cool is right.
I noticed you donated to me before. Hey, I'm really in a tight pinch. Would you mind donating to me again? It sounds like some people are generating these lists for further contact. So, I mean, maybe there's some telemarketers amongst you that got some got some leads.
Oh my
and now
God!
these donations are leads.
Chat. News Now Houston's in the chat.
That's not News Now Houston. He's been in bed since 9:30.
Predators do look at people as prey. Therefore, they look at them as weak. They always go for the weaker out of the, the fold. So, even though you may not see, we don't deem ourselves as weak, but they see us as weak.
I see auditors that do that intentionally, and I've talked to them. They do that. They play dumb and shit because they believe that'll bring the bully out of the cop, and it appears to work. And they go after them. If they play dumb, then they come up with, "This is the law. I don't have to go anywhere."
Excuse me, but no doxing in fucking chat. If I will kick you, I will block you. No doxing. My mods, please handle that shit.
I don't see it.
Please.
Already did, Golden.
Thank you.
What happened?
I missed it.
I was.
Okay. They got it. Never mind.
Google my name, Earl David Warden. Is that what it was? Sure. No.
You should just fucking kick Felipe. You should just kick Felipe. He just fucking doxed. He just doxed News Now Houston on your panel after you said don't fucking dox people. Boot him. Fucking dick.
I'm gonna
Felipe, you are not welcome on my panels.
Thank you, Shiva.
If you should ever turn up. I'd probably stay away from the chat for the next few days. just in case. I don't like cunts.
Hey,
Guys,
Golden
let's
Eyes,
talk in Spanish so he doesn't
Jesus
understand.
came talking to you in chat, asked if John can speak, because he's the only one that makes any sense.
If it weren't for cunts, we all would not even be here. It's because of cunts we're here. If it weren't for a cunt, none of us would be here.
Do the words "shut the fuck up" mean anything to you, Felipe?
No, I don't speak that language.
Yeah,
Try it again.
apply them to yourself. Shut the fuck up, you dick.
You first.
Where's
No.
Todos mundos hablos español.
No, I'll trade idiocy for idiocy.
Okay, no thank you. Idiocy's boring.
And well, yeah, don't practice it then.
Well, you're the expert on it.
Yep, we're all idiots on the internet.
Not I.
Hey, Golden, did somebody dock somebody on the panel?
No.
No.
Yes, Golden. Felipe
they
just
did?
docs News Now Houston. Yeah.
What did I say?
You said his name.
What is his name? What is his name? Is that really his name? Oh, I didn't know that was his real name. I thought he was the actor known as Earl David Warden. That's not his real name.
Golden. There you go.
I mean, well, oh my God. I thought
Isn't that
was-
public record? Isn't that
No,
it's
no, no, no,
Texas
no,
Sex
no, no.
Offender Registry?
Hold on a moment. I thought that he says it all the time.
Yeah,
Wasn't he
Earl
like?
David Warden. E. David Warden too. He likes to put E. Period David Warden.
Golden, I think you're right.
Oh well.
No, what
all
I'm
right,
saying
fair
is,
enough.
is that doxing?
In that
'Cause
case,
he usually
That's
comes
not
out
if he
and
puts his,
says-
if he,
That's the name he go by. Come on.
That's his name. That's his moniker.
Well,
that's what he goes by. That's what he throws
yeah.
out.
no, I mean, if he puts his own name out there, then no, it's not doxing.
Oh, he does. He puts his name
Right.
out.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah, that's
for
the only
example, if you put my name out there, that would definitely be doxing.
What's your
Yeah.
name?
I didn't
Fuck
even
off.
know that. I didn't even know his channel name.
Everybody
I
in chat
actually-
at this
I
very
actually-
moment, Google search Shiva the Scam
I can't
Destroyer.
even talk on my own fucking panel.
Sorry, Golden.
No, it's okay. I was just like, I honestly didn't even know his channel name. I knew him as his name first, and then I
What-
found out what his channel name was. I was confused. I thought they were talking about two different people until one day I was watching a panel. I think it might have been Teresa was on it, where they were talking about and I'm like, wait a minute, is it the same person? This is like
Oh,
one
yeah.
and the same.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Earl the
well, that
Rapist
now it
is
all
Earl
makes
David
sense.
Warden.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Going back to the whole like giving information to a known rapist, that's like skeevy level. Gross.
Yeah, it's
I've been trying so
I would be
hard not to
concerned.
ask
I'm not
this
going to sit here
question.
and lie and say that I don't blame Peanut and Teresa for being upset about that. I would be pissed.
You should blame them for being upset about that because the upset only occurs in their minds.
I
no,
mean, like I said, it would just be,
with
it would
person
just be
having a
kind of
history
gross.
someone.
Sorry,
with-
no. Look. We are all responsible for our own mental and emotional states, and the upset occurs in their minds. The only person who can be blamed is them.
When I'm upset, I watch snooker videos.
Snooker's great.
I'm sorry. How is it? Wait a minute. How is it our fault that someone
Because
gives out
you
our
are
information?
responsible for your own mind. Look, no. I'm not saying it's your fault that they put your information out, but your emotional responses to that are entirely down to you.
He's basically saying you're responsible
Oh,
for your own
okay.
feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're supposed to feel okay about it.
Yeah.
Is that
It's the
what you're
accent.
saying, or-
It's the accent. It fucks everything
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Equanimity
Oh,
is what I
And
propose.
when the phone calls come and all of the nasty text messages come, we're supposed to be
equanimity.
fine with that, right? That's cool.
Equanimity. Equanimity,
Well, He's not-
which
he's-
means,
he's never
which
said
means,
we're
have to-
which
we have
means,
to agree to
which
disagree.
means,
Equanimity.
which means, not
Equanimity.
pushing away the painful, not grasping after the pleasant.
Everybody, let's say
He will put his information out so he can suffer that equanimity. So once you step on up, so Earl the Rapist docs you, so he can have people call you and suffer the same equanimity these poor souls are suffering.
Well, no, the equanimity
Oh,
that I need to practice is to do with my anger. I mean, obviously, we all have different areas of practice, right?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I practice 9-ball.
Great, John.
Yeah,
That's
help
fantastic.
me understand. Help me understand more how how people are supposed to deal with that, how we're supposed to deal with, our numbers being leaked out and these
It's
phone calls
simple.
and these nasty
Just
text
go to your
messages.
local
How
builder.
exactly are we supposed to deal with
Rent
that?
a table.
What is our mind
With
supposed to
equanimity.
What is that?
Sorry. I've just explained it. I'll explain it again. Not grasping after the pleasant and not pushing away the painful.
Okay,
You
well, I
sound like
don't
an
know that I'm
architect.
not doing that. I mean, I don't know how I'm not doing that. So
Because if you react with anger, then you are pushing away the painful. You are rejecting what you don't want to experience.
Hey, Cindy.
React with anger?
Yeah.
Do you have an Oxford dictionary?
Yeah, I do actually. I've got an shorter Oxford, two volume one. It's great.
It's my
I don't know
favorite
necessarily
dictionary,
that
actually.
Teresa is reacting with anger.
I mean, look, I get what I'm proposing isn't something that the majority of people would accept as being valid, I suppose. But actually, that is kind of what I think with regards to pretty much everything, right? Now, I'm not saying that I always live up to that ideal. I fail horribly, lots of the time, but still, that's the ideal that I strive for: equanimity.
So if you get mugged,
You sound silly.
you just strive for. Okay.
One time. All right.
I hadn't thought about the other side of the coin. Don't chase the pleasant.
You can't talk about it or anything, right?
One
that
time,
would mean you're
someone
angry.
physically somebody physically assaulted me, and my response was to sit down.
Battered you.
Teresa, this is the polite way of saying get a thick skin.
No, it's not.
No, it's
I
not.
have a thick
There's
skin.
nothing polite. There's nothing polite at all. Don't
Yeah,
confuse
Teresa.
There's nothing polite about it.
I have a
Teresa
thick. I
does
have
have
a thick enough
skin.
skin.
Yeah, Teresa does have a thick skin.
I can handle it. But
She's not a snowflake.
I'm more here to defend. I'm more here to stand next to Peanut because I've been in her shoes, and I know how she feels. So to make excuses for, or to blame her, or to make excuses for people doing things that are wrong.
I hope you got
I'm
clean
not
for her
gonna.
fungal infection.
I mean, is anyone doing that?
Yeah, I see you've got something on your mouth.
Is anyone doing that, Teresa?
I don't like wearing other people's shoes. It's gross.
Well, I just heard you say it was our fault.
Your own
Your feelings are hers.
No, that is exact. Those
Other
are the words.
people's actions are not your fault. I'm not saying that the actions of other people are your fault. That's ridiculous.
You literally said.
That's ridiculous.
Trump's fault that all those people stormed the Capitol.
So, I'm sorry.
I mean,
All
that's
right,
what I
okay.
heard.
Don't
So
apologize. You don't
that's
need to
not what you
apologize.
had to
That
say.
might have been what you heard, Teresa. That might have been what you heard.
Women should not. Are you saying women should not fear?
Women,
I didn't
people,
hear that.
Peanut.
I
No,
didn't hear
Peanut.
gender. I didn't hear
No,
gender.
that's exactly what you're saying.
No.
Peanut,
giving
people,
excuses.
people.
Well,
I
I'm
would
not
say the
a
same
people, I'm
thing to a man.
I'm a
No
person.
one brought up gender. No one brought up gender.
I would say the same thing to a man who was experiencing the same emotions.
Yeah, basically saying fuck your feelings.
Yeah, screw my feelings, and I
Yeah,
should.
exactly. Yeah, fuck your
Yeah.
What
feelings.
kind of human
Screw
being
you,
are you if you
Peanut.
have no feelings?
Don't be afraid.
That's what I'm saying. No,
because we
no.
don't
That's-
care. That's
Well,
exactly
you should
what
not
we're
allow
saying.
your feelings to interfere with your decision-making process. So fuck your feelings, and that's what that's pretty much boils down to, unfortunately. Provide yourself a layer. Create a layer if you want to remain anonymous. Create a layer between you and other people, and that way give out a Google number, get a throwaway phone, or get a secondary SIM card, get a throwaway email address. That way if you find yourself being too close to the fire, you back away.
Yeah, I mean,
That's right.
Get
Tell
a
the
text
women to
now
do
account.
all of this and let the man continue to do what he wants to do. Yeah, that makes
He's
sense.
you can't stop a person from doing anything. That's the reality. I'm just telling you, you can't.
Yeah, but let's
You
not. hold
can
them
stop
accountable for
somebody. You can
anything
absolutely stop somebody, but you're going to
Let's
spend the
not
rest of your
hold
life
him
in prison.
accountable for anything he's doing.
No, Peanut, no. What do you mean? Let's not hold
one's
him
saying that.
accountable.
No one's
What the
saying
fuck are you talking about?
No one said that.
All right, everybody, light up a cigarette.
Nobody is
Yeah,
nobody is condoning the actions of News Now Houston.
Nope, nor advocating.
No.
Well, you
because
know,
they're
what, Sheila,
abhorrent.
don't be telling Teresa or I or
No,
any of you on
no one
panel
was.
how we should feel.
No one said that.
Don't be telling us how we should feel.
No one's saying
Why
that.
not?
Because I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me how I should feel.
No one
I'm going to
said
say
that.
exactly what I like,
Well, good for
whenever
you.
I like, to whomever I want.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's your First Amendment right. You're going to express it here because I don't know how.
That's just.
I don't
That's
think
your
it
right
works
as a human being,
the same
regardless
way
of what the
in
Constitution
your country,
says.
but it does work here because we have our Constitution, and you must be jealous. But
No, he's not
I
jealous.
get, I get that what I'm.
survivors of rape and molestation, they have a slightly different view on certain matters, and whether you understand it or not, that's not my problem.
No one's discounting that. No one discounted that here
Yeah, I
tonight.
wouldn't assume that he is. I wouldn't assume he thought about that. Did not think about that.
No, but he's still saying is you're still responsible for your own emotions. That's all it is.
I
We
understand
may
that,
still
but
be responsible for our own emotions, but that doesn't mean that, you know, we don't have a right to discuss how we feel or to talk about it
No
on
one
the
said
panel
otherwise.
or whatever.
No one said.
You
No
know,
one said
that's
otherwise.
kind of, you know, but that's
No
kind
one
of
is
how,
saying
you
that.
know, that's
No one
kind
said
of how
that.
it feels.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
That's not my intent.
And that's certainly not my intent either. What I am interested, I am certainly interested in having conversations about emotions because I think
Trying to find resolution. Trying to help people.
Well, that's what it,
Yeah,
it made
and
it sound like you were telling them to be quiet and not have emotions.
No.
Shiva.
No.
Oh, you're here.
We were trying
No,
to sign
but-
blame.
Cindy,
We're
that's
discussing
Cindy,
blame.
exactly what
all right.
they're saying. They're telling us to be quiet, and we're not entitled to our feelings.
Sorry,
That's
who said
exactly
be
what
quiet?
they're saying.
Who said the words be quiet?
And
No,
they,
Be quiet.
you love that word. They. Be careful.
Yeah,
Shiva,
identify.
I haven't
you for a second,
spoken in
please.
She's not really thinking it
50
through.
minutes.
She's trying
I
to
didn't
Can I
say you
speak to you for a
actually
second,
said it. I
please?
said it. That's what it was coming
you didn't.
across
I'm saying
as.
Peanut
That you were
said
saying they couldn't talk about, they couldn't have their emotions.
No,
yeah, Peanut just
That's
used
not- look,
that they word again.
I'm
Now,
gonna
Peanut, I
say-
ain't spoken, I don't know, 20 minutes or something.
Right, I am gonna restate the start of this little debate. Somebody said it's not their fault that they feel that way, and my response was, yes, it is, because the upset occurs in their minds.
Okay, Shiva.
Right,
let me-
that's what I said. Right,
Right.
so it's not about condoning the behaviors of other people. It's not about saying that you shouldn't be experiencing certain emotions. That's not what I said. I didn't say people shouldn't talk about it. All I said was that the only person that can be responsible for someone's emotional state is that person.
I'm a sociopath. I can't feel.
Shiva, I agree
I
with
don't
you.
think
I
there's
agree.
any doubt that the
I agree
only
Okay,
100%
excuse
on
me.
that.
Hold on a moment. I'm sorry. Hey, John Golf. I
needs to work through
listen.
it though.
Although I respect the troll, I love a good troll. You are distracting the panel, and we're having a
really.
very serious discussion. On occasion, some
A
bullshit,
sociopath
but,
wouldn't admit to being a
um,
sociopath.
I'm gonna.
my fault.
Yeah, no, it's not
It's
your
not
fault.
on me.
So I know it's not, but
It's all on you.
I know. So I'm gonna
Like
ask you to
Shiva
come
said,
back when I have another
it's
panel.
on you.
You're more than welcome to come back.
Your
Okay.
feelings are hurt, not mine. It's on
My feelings
you.
aren't hurt. No, I just don't
You're
think it's
sad.
appropriate right now.
You're a
But
sad
You see, that's
man.
what makes it feel
you're
like
the
a
one that
big
came
joke.
up here
You know,
saying
that's what
that.
makes
Yeah,
that's
Very
what
sad.
makes the
okay.
discussion feel like a big fucking joke.
I just think
You
that.
guys all have a nice evening.
Yeah. Thanks, Teresa. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? I
gonna do
respect
what.
a good troll.
Listen,
I just think people are not taking the whole thing seriously when
Golden,
I don't know.
Golden, I'm gonna drop down like Teresa because apparently this panel is not taking the issue seriously. And
Yeah, I
Why
knew
is
you
that?
was gonna
thank
blame
you.
Sorry, who's
everybody.
not
Y'all-
taking it
Who's not
seriously?
taking it
Y'all
seriously?
know
That guy's
everybody in
gone.
there.
That guy's
Have
We're
a
gone.
all
good one,
taking.
Lump
Jesus
us all
Christ.
together. Yeah, I know. That's
Okay.
tender.
All right.
Tender.
Hold on a
Very
moment. Let me
serious
just
about
say
this.
this.
Does she even know my fucking opinion on anything?
No.
I don't. I have
It's
to
a gender
agree
thing, I guess.
with no. It's not a gender thing. I understand the. Oh God, how it would make me feel uncomfortable and unsettled, knowing that a known rapist was discussing me, like I was a topic of conversation. That would make me feel very
No one's debating otherwise. No one's debating
You know,
I
otherwise.
think
yeah.
that we all can agree on these
Absolutely.
things.
This is what we all agreed upon that for at least 45
So
minutes now.
I also think though that instead of coming up on a YouTube panel, like this is what I would have done. I would have called him out on panel, but instead of just on panel calling him out, I would take proper procedures into making sure this motherfucker never contacted me again.
I think somebody suggested call the police. That's about what you can do.
Absolutely.
Felipe, in fact, made several very good suggestions. The first of which was contact the police. Also, get a burner number. You can use Google or fucking Text Now or any other VoIP.
Absolutely.
Use burner email addresses. Put a fucking barriers.
An extra line $6 a month. What's $6?
I just put barriers in between you and YouTube.
If your personal security is so important to you, and you want to participate in any type of public activity, you can use a nom de plume. I mean, many people, actors and journalists, use another name. You don't have to be out here with your name, but you have to be very close to. You have to be very selective of who you identify yourself to, and put yourself in that situation. So so there's no one giving lessons on how to do this, but the biggest concern that many people have is that when we identify a person with this criminality, and I've known this character for quite some time, and this has been going on for quite some time, that I'm sorry this has happened to her, and I'm terribly sorry this happened to Teresa, or anybody else has been victimized this way. But there are solutions to that, and no one's saying you're not entitled to have your feelings about that. But when your feelings are or are not productive to resolving your issue, when maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. Everybody's different. But if they're causing you detriment, they're obviously not doing you any benefit, and that's really the biggest concern. So in order to take these emotions and turn them into something, I suggest contacting law enforcement and doing all those protective procedures.
I'd be more concerned. Wait. I'd be more concerned with why they kept coming up with the same thing over and over again. That we don't see this, we don't understand. Does that mean it's okay to do this?
No.
You know why those things kept coming up? Why we kept having
That's a mystery, Joe. That's a mystery. I don't know why. I don't know this woman from the Man in the Moon to tell you why this came up this way. I don't know. I don't know how to figure that one out. But we know what the situation is. We know that we didn't contribute to any of this derogatory action. I don't know this woman to do it. Carolina said, "Hey, she'll take the video down." And it's the first time she's heard about it. And that's really and you got to respect.
What else?
You got to respect people's privacy, and that's to some people it's important, to other people it's not. But again, if you put yourself in a situation to where you're making enemies, and this is something that people tend to hold on to. If you
but don't you think it's important? Hold on a moment. Don't you think it's important to do all of those things, like I just said? Take proper go the proper channels to make sure that he's held accountable by law and to protect yourself. But at the same time, this man has a YouTube channel, a very large YouTube channel. Please stop interrupting me. Please.
I'm disagreeing with you. Go ahead.
He has a large channel, very large channel with a lot of influence. A lot of people follow him. And I believe it's our responsibility, like Teresa and Peanut, who have been, who know the truth about him, to put it out there. And if they have been, if he is going after, a woman's information, right? Yeah. Or in any person for that matter, maliciously, then people need to know this. And, he needs to be held accountable.
No kidding.
Okay, so what's wrong with them going from YouTube channel to YouTube channel, pleading their case and saying, "Look,
I didn't hear anything about
this
it.
Is what this guy. This is what this guy did." Well, no, I'm hearing. Oh, but you shouldn't feel that way.
That's your interpretation. No one's saying that. No one said that.
Yes, it don't matter apparently how many times the motherfucker gonna repeat that. Motherfucker don't want to hit that message apparently. Because that's the first thing you hear is that you're not allowing me my emotions.
Right.
I'm hearing, and plus I'm a dude, so I feel like you need to grasp for that shit anyway. Grapple that shit, suck it up, kid, dust that kneecap off. So that's what men come from anywhere. But I'm even with the philosophical shit she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the monks also say, man, if you got to go through a thing, why do you, and you know you got to go through a thing, why do you gripe about it? That's where you're supposed to end up at.
So,
All right,
Felipe,
all right. Now,
so Felipe, are you saying, when you say the emotions, are you saying that if your emotions are getting you bogged down? I'm trying to clarify in my own head, please. So if you're saying your emotions are getting you bogged down to the point that you're not being productive in the situation, that you need to try to stop feeling and become productive, is that what you're saying?
That was a dope question, Sandy. That was a dope question.
Find something that takes you out of that situation, because I don't know how you as a person. Well, hold on a second. I'm answering the question you griped that I interrupted you. Let me please. I'm trying to clarify what was said. Like, what, you want to answer for me now?
And I'd like to go after Felipe, please.
Go ahead, answer
by the panel host.
I'd like to go after Felipe,
This was like
please.
4 people speaking ago. This is 4 people ago speaking that I got interrupted. Now Shiva was talking.
Please let Felipe answer, because he's.
Shiva was talking to Peanut and Teresa, and saying that they're a victim in their own mind because they're the only ones that control their emotions. Now
That's not what I said.
No, sir.
Okay, something along those lines.
No.
Okay, Shiva. See, this is why I have problems, because all these
Because you don't listen to the words that come out of my mouth, and then you rephrase them in your own mind, and then you spit out your nonsense and say that's what you said.
Shiva, please. You were saying that their minds are the only thing that control their emotions.
What I said was that they are responsible for that the only persons who can be blamed for an individual's emotional responses is that person, because those emotional responses only occur in that person's mind.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure.
Would you agree with that? Sounds logical.
Yeah,
it does sound logical. Now, if I'm not mistaken, which I damn well could be, but the conversation at that time leading into you stating that was about their past experiences and something about something that happened to them that was not by their choice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, me being a victim of molestation back when I was a teenager, are you trying to tell me that I am not entitled to my feelings about that situation in general as a whole, and not just my emotions surrounding it?
All right. If we're gonna play, hang on. Okay. Yes.
Way and feel anger issues at random.
I understand the question.
When somebody says something about something relating to that.
Okay. I understand the question. Okay.
All right.
First of all,
you got to understand the ones that have been there.
You know, I've been raped twice.
Behind it.
I've been raped twice.
And
does that count for anything? Right? Does that count for anything? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's irrelevant, really. All right? And yes, my answer would be the same. My emotion. I am the only person responsible for my emotional responses. Nobody else. Nobody else is to blame for them. No one else is responsible for them. No one else can do anything about them apart from me.
And every person deals with trauma differently. So who are we to say that they're not dealing with it appropriately?
And karma is what you do, not what you experience, for fuck's sake.
What?
Karma
is what you do, not what you experience.
Because karma literally means action. Trauma. Sorry, I misheard. Yeah. I mean, trauma affects people differently.
No, I thought the karma.
And how we deal with it, we all deal with it. We all deal with it differently as well. So, for me to tell you how to deal with your trauma would be inappropriate, in my opinion.
That is
really. Then how do psychiatrists work?
Exactly.
How
does group therapy work? You ever been?
Like, I mean,
See,
Yeah,
Miss
I
Devil,
think
keep
I.
on telling them how to deal with their
All I suggested was calling the cops. And if somehow your emotions are interfering with you being a productive person, then go seek help. That's all we're ever saying. Go get some help.
And all I said was that the only person who's to blame for a person's emotional response is
I
them.
don't even smoke squares, baby. I don't even smoke squares.
It's a cop, Burrow. Be careful.
I mean, we don't know where this comes
That's
from.
not
We
even
don't
a
know
trick.
if
That's a
she's
cop.
had a prior history of
You're watching
trauma.
us on
We don't
YouTube.
know if she has
No
any
chance, zero
support
chance,
at
baby.
home. We don't know if there's any like depression or anxiety that's involved. And there's
Not
lots of
listed.
different factors that we have no clue. That are going on behind the scenes. So again, I just don't feel comfortable telling
Well, all
someone
of that
how to
is
deal with
all of
trauma. Yeah.
all
I
of
have
that
a
is
question.
irrelevant as far as I'm concerned.
How about we just
Yeah.
treat each other with some basic dignity?
I have a question. Okay, for the past 2 weeks or a month, maybe, Peanut's been going around to all the panels saying that she's traumatized and this and that. She
don't
said
even
it's been happening for 8 months. So why are we just now coming out with it if it's been going on for 8 months?
I don't know.
Because
couldn't
people
answer
don't
that
always
question.
talk about stuff straight away, Carolina.
Okay.
That's a mystery
I mean-
wrapped inside of an enigma.
And I would like to see the proof that Jeff gave information to him. That's what everybody's saying he admitted to.
I don't know. I don't know
I heard
either.
that all night. I didn't hear that. I heard it's logical because of this, but I didn't hear no one say here is the proof that Jeff.
Right, I want to see
Did
the
I
proof.
piss you off, John Golf? I'm sorry.
I want to see the proof. I want to see the proof that Jeff gave information to News Now Houston.
Yeah,
I wanna see
it's
the
go
proof.
talk to so and so. Go Google this. Go do that. Ask so and so. But nobody's
How
going
would
to
you
present it.
Get the
How would
magic
you
8 ball.
get the proof? What is the proof?
Ask her.
Yes,
Carolina?
exactly. That's what I want to
Would
know.
you? So you want Jeff text messages?
I
Ask
want
Jeff
I
or
don't
ask
know.
girl.
Does they prove that he said I gave information to
He's-
NNH?
He said he did not. Jeff said he did not. So
So
I
you
don't
want
like.
Jeff?
I don't like.
You want Jeff text messages?
Saying I gave information to NNH. Fuck yeah, I want them.
I want proof.
I mean, do you think he's likely to provide those?
Those other people are saying that the proof is out there already. That's why I wanted to know where they saw it.
Look at that,
I
showing.
looked,
Yeah,
I
link.
couldn't find it.
Links, baby, links.
Yeah.
Where do we find this at?
Teresa, you need to go watch the Salty Ranch.
See, you need to go watch, go check.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I'm not looking it up. Go watch Salty Ranch stream where he's got News Now Houston on it and they're talking.
And,
Oh my
and
goodness.
Jeff says
News Now
I gave him
Houston
information.
will
GD in chat is saying.
contradict himself and then say that
Okay.
News Now Houston
Definitely.
talks about Peanut.
GD in chat is saying that Jeff admitted it.
I believe GD.
Right. That's what that's what I came up here for, because someone said Jeff admitted it. Where did he admit it?
And
GD
also,
says so. It's good enough for me.
Oh, GD is always right. GD,
Always.
where did he admit it?
Never lied to me.
I could be has always said has also said that
Yes,
he's
he has
seen
too. So where did y'all see that?
he's
Reliable
seen
sources.
evidence.
Again, I could be. I told him so. I gave him my phone number, and he never got back to me. Peanut also said she have it. I was like, hey, all right, what do you got? I'm not speaking on this situation anymore. I'm gonna handle it in other ways. And then the first chance she gets, she hop on panel and start speaking about it again.
But where,
another-
GD? Where?
That's her other
Where?
ways. That's the other way she's gonna handle it.
Carolina, on
F-
Salty's thing, David says, I never knew about the woman.
I
And then
saw it.
10 minutes later, he says, I talked to Jeff about it. He
Yeah,
said
Earl's
that
a liar.
himself.
Earl's a
saw
liar.
that.
Earl's a
Gave
liar.
her info.
Earl's a
Thank you
liar.
for the clarification there.
I saw that
Earl's a liar.
too. And the way that he put it out there was like he was they were just talking about bonds and getting out of jail, and that Peanut put up the money for him, and that he said, be very careful if people put money up for you because they can take it back. And that's all the conversation was about. But I didn't hear him say, well, yeah, I got all the information from her of where she lives and stuff. And why would if Jeff supposedly gave her that information a month ago, she said she's been being stalked for 8 months. So when did he get the information 8 months ago?
There's two different facts there.
But both are good.
Yeah. Both are valid things.
It shows
they're,
that
they're not directly
if that's the
connected.
case, he's been
They're
on a
related.
path for 8 months, so Jeff could not have been.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to
what's
say.
left for
Well, that's
Jeff
what-
to give type shit.
Yeah.
But
You put that
also, you
together.
got two different women with two different situations.
I'm not talking about. I'm
Teresa's
just
has
talking
been
about
3 years, and it's a whole nother situation
Yeah, that's not what
between
I'm very familiar with that.
David and Teresa.
How am I lying, Peanut?
We're talking about Jeff, man.
I'm
I
not
was just
lying
talking
about
about
anything.
Jeff.
I haven't said anything to lie about. I'm just asking questions. I'm not lying about anything, Peanut.
Where were you seeing this at?
On the chat. She said I'm a big fat liar. I am getting kind of heavy because I've been drinking too many of these. These are really good. They're orange Cokes.
Ugh.
Orange vanilla.
I mean, Coke is just bad anyway.
But when I
Adding orange to
drinking
it seems to me.
I've dropped 20
Can't
pounds.
see through it.
Look
Don't
like
drink
a
it.
skeleton. So I don't know. I don't know if guys like thicker women or like skeleton women.
Thicker, black man. Thicker. I hate to be that.
That's what I
guy,
thought.
but,
I don't think you guys. I've seen little old ladies walking around all skeletonly like, and they're kind of gross. So I'm trying to chunk up a little bit so I don't look younger.
Hey, I got a question. Did anybody catch that is in the stream in the chat? Did anybody catch 10th Man's panel earlier? I guess they were talking about Misty Reardon. I don't know if you guys remember her.
I haven't watched it, but I
I
saw
think
the
I remember
headline.
that name.
I didn't see
Misty
that.
Reardon came up on Polly's panel back in October, the end of October, I believe it was, and claimed that she was robbed at gunpoint with her father, and they were doing a PayPal pool for her to raise like $1,000 for her rent or something. And so I'm looking at the stream right now. The title is that I guess they got the police report.
Ooh, because everybody's saying she was lying.
Well,
Those are kind of hard to get a hold of, you know that.
I'm sick of this word lie because some
this
people
was months ago, so no, it's really
of?
not. Police reports are not hard to get a hold of. They found
If you're
out
not
that
the victim of the crime.
You know they're
the
not.
police report, they got a copy of the police report, and I guess it's not exactly what she claimed happened. A lot of it is lies. So
We haven't seen a police report. We've heard these accusations of a police report. Have you seen a police report?
The police report they posted on the video.
It's on the video now?
Yeah, it
seen it?
says 10th Man has it up.
Well, you know what I'm tired of this of people saying this so and so's a liar and this and that, because like some people just don't remember properly and they mistake things. Like, what if you say, I went to Kroger's to buy these oranges, but you really went to Albertsons, and you show the receipt and it says Albertsons on there, and they say, oh, you're lying. You said you went to Kroger to buy those oranges, and that receipt says Albertsons.
I think they do that on
Liar.
purpose, CFW. I think they do that on purpose because they don't like a person or for it suits their purpose at that time, and there is their gateway to get their agenda across, and they think that's fair in their heads.
Everyone lies. My name isn't Shiva. My name
you
isn't
said you went to
Shiva.
Kroger's and you really went to Albertsons. Why didn't you say you went to Albertsons?
Maybe
Well-
you forgot or you misspoke.
You just misspoke. It's not like you did it like.
Oh, come on. Kroger's and Albertsons don't even sound alike. That ain't misspeaking.
See what I'm talking about? That's
There
exactly
is
what I'm
proof
talking
of the
about.
thing of which we spoke.
Exactly.
Okay, I just pulled the stream up. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I don't know how long this fucking thing is. Let me see.
If it's tense, it's probably pretty long.
Yeah, I don't even know how long this is. It's 2 hours now. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But let's listen to the beginning just to get a synopsis, because 10th likes to run, pretty much what he's about ready to say before he starts his panel. So let's check it out.
Now, Golden, before you play it,
Yeah,
make sure that you remember that if you say anything critical of 10th Man, you also have to say something nice.
I know.
Oh, that was great. That was
I
great.
know.
Lousy bastard.
Oh goodness!
We
I
have
didn't. I wish I knew he was going live. I wouldn't. But I'm just saying.
So we wrote for fun tonight?
Well, actually, we had to bring you a broadcast from these sponsored messages
beep.
first.
Beep, beep, beep.
1877 polyfrauds for his. 1877 polyfrauds for his. 1877 polyfrauds for his. He's probably frauding you today.
Such a dick.
All right.
So first, we're going to start by making this show about me, since my name's on it. We're going to take a quick little look here at a really weird thing. That if you go to this gentleman's thing here, we're going to go, okay, At least that one's not about me. Yep, not that one.
Oh God, he's
Fraud
talking about him. He was
and
serious.
me or is study this fast. Be from me.
Oh God, he was really
Viewer
talking about
discretion in
himself.
this one.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. What happened to my banner?
Of course, he's talking about himself. It's
This is so.
Had my banner taken down.
Uh-oh.
We have to make sure
Here,
that we
I'll
have the
put the
banner, or else
link
we'll get
in
in
the
trouble.
chat if you guys
with
wanna
all
watch
the
it.
with all the no receipts that we have and everything like that.
The no receipts.
Right.
You know,
Even when
'cause we just
people admit
recruited.
to their- even when people admit to what they did.
Where did he
That's-
admit it? That's what I want to know.
No, I mean, well, yeah, dude. If you're Jeff and you admit to 4 out of the 5 things, it's okay because everybody will focus on that 5th thing for the next 3 weeks. It's fine.
Well, the
Don't worry
PayPal
about
was
it.
right. Everything else just disappeared. All the other records disappeared. The one thing that he had right, supposedly, is the pay.
That one. You know how much?
Just.
We are sharpening ninjas. That's what we do.
Just
But
what-
this is a very interesting clip here. I don't know if it's going to play. It seems to
Oh
have
yeah,
a
no, it's definitely going to play.
Thank you guys all
Okay.
for coming up here and participating. I'd like to now introduce and welcome Quick Quiver to the live panel this
What's up,
evening.
Quick? Dummy?
To, give you an opportunity to share any thoughts, comments, questions that you may have. The floor is yours, Quick.
How you doing, Quick? Living the dream, Murph. Couple things I don't know if people think about, but humility wise and pride wise, getting that $1,000, and then the next day, I started seeing it the very next day on different panels. On this panel, people calling the donation into question already.
Bullshit.
I shy away, and then on top of it, with the police report being in her dad's name and not her name, that might scare her too. I know personally, I'm scared to death of that freaking PayPal because PayPal gives way too much data.
I hope you guys are all in for the long ride here. Anybody who's watching, because this time the departments is involved in this, and we all know when the departments get involved, things get the fuck out of hand. So
you know what's interesting though is like he made a statement right there about the police report being in the dad's name.
Right.
I find that kind of interesting because when you compare notes, on like the dad story and the report
Right.
itself, and then you compare it to the online version of the story, they appear to be very different.
Oh, we're gonna look at that here in a minute.
Oh, are we? Is that a non-receipt receipt?
No, we're gonna come with every single. I don't try to. He would write stuff that affects other people, and no people around here anymore.
Yeah, I was
So if
looking
people
for
want to come after me,
the
they can come after me all they want.
the documents.
But
I don't know if you guys know the
this should
story.
be a warning to.
Paulie's PayPal account. You can see that on October 31st, money was sent.
Are they still going with that she was pulled out or that there's a gun
Amount of
point situation?
$980.
Oh yeah.
You can see within the transaction
You
log.
said it right at the beginning of this. Yep. That's November 24th, and then it was October 30th. But now remember, I don't remember what date that other clip is from, where he said, "Oh yeah, they saw everything." Remember the one we played earlier? We're gonna play it again here in a minute. It's only 2 minutes. Just let's watch this.
Right below it, it was PayPal cash balance. That's what it was paid for from Paulie's PayPal cash balance based on the donations he received earlier the night before during his live. There's the transaction number, and this is who it was sent to, Misty.
This is
Okay,
public
there's
information.
This is the police report. Now, from what I understand, I was in that panel when Misty was robbed. It was on October 30th, I think. I was on that panel. Like, I was in the chat when she came up. In fact, I think Paulie actually opened the stream with Misty up there, coming up there talking about that. So it was kind of, I don't know.
Okay, can I say something before you start going over that too? After you get done.
Yeah, you're fine. She was talking about how she got robbed, right? Talking about this big story. In fact, a couple of days later, people started asking questions. I used to work for a bank. I worked for a bank for quite many years, and I know I just came up there. I noticed that she was on a panel. This was a few days after the fact. And I said, well, if you have a police report, go to your bank. Since it happened right outside of a bank, this would be covered with FDIC. You just made a transaction. You were coming out the door, according to her,
If it
walking
happened
outside
right
of the bank.
outside, sounds
Yes.
feasible.
So with the police report, and you file, she would file a claim with the bank. They would file with FDIC. She would get that money returned to her within 3 days.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have a problem with the police report itself. I don't know these people. I haven't seen this police report. However, I have seen many police reports written that don't even match what the video evidence is. So I'm kind of wary of what the people write down when she's giving the information. Are they writing everything down?
Yeah, you got to keep that in mind too when you're reading the police report.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
have
never,
video evidence.
It's never straight up accurate.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen this police report, and sometimes they don't take the time to write down everything that they should write down because they're lazy. I mean,
well, let's see.
Very
I
true.
haven't looked at this police report, but I remember that stream, and when I was talking about the FDIC, I was dismissed.
Okay.
I was dismissed with it. No one really followed through, and I asked. I even
Golden,
said,
do not make that any bigger. That's got information on it.
"Oh, does it?
It's public information.
Public record.
It's a police report.
Wait, did you just dox him? It must have been intentionally. No. I'm kidding.
No malicious intent.
So
hey,
it's
Golden,
all right. I mean, no one's gonna bother this guy.
Golden,
So when
you yourself taught me something about moving through videos. Let me tell you something. If you know it or not, I don't know, but just watching how you were trying to fast forward to this one. If you think you're somewhere close and you're following that little play bar, if you move your mouse up, the jump part gets a lot shorter in time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It expands that play bar, and then your start to finish point gets a lot shorter.
Okay.
Where
Now,
you have to move a lot more to go the
Okay.
same time. Sorry.
All right, cool. No, you're fine. I just want to say that I remember being on that stream and the story, and so when I went back and watched it again, because people started having questions, and she sounded like she was kind of evading some of it, or she wasn't really. Her story kept changing, essentially.
Yeah.
It's like everything kept getting a little bit different every time she told it. So I took notes. And
no,
I
right?
took notes. I took notes because I was interested. This was
Yeah,
months
but-
ago, and obviously I forgot about it because Paulie supposedly held. I didn't see that stream, but I was told that he had a stream saying that he found that he had the police report and that he saw it for himself, talked to the police officer, got the story, he validated everything. So all the information that she gave is completely vetted. So I took his word for it. But I did take notes prior to that and I let it go. And this is verbatim. I actually wrote down everything that she said. I dictated.
Wow.
So on October 30th, 2020, Misty Reardon, these are her words.
Holy fuck.
Misty was with her dad walking out of the bank when a 70-year-old man held a gun to her head.
Wait, is this on the police report or
Listen.
this is what she said?
No, I'm reading from my notes. I
Okay.
took notes of what she said.
Okay.
Misty was with her dad walking out of the bank when a 70-year-old man held a gun to her head, taking $1,000 in cash. She fought him and tried getting the gun from the assailant to chase him through another bank where witnesses pointed to the robber in which direction he ran. He then ran through double doors where they lost him.
Are you kidding me? A 70-year-old man? I'm going to
story.
chase after a 70-year-old man. I'm going to try to wrestle the gun out of his hand too. And
Now,
I'm going to
that
run
was
after a
the
70-year-old
story.
man.
That was the story by the end of it. That was her
Charlie's
story by the end of
Angels.
it. Okay, now that was her story. Now I'm curious. That is her story. So does it match this police report? Because she's saying that she took that's exactly what she told the police officers.
It's got to be at least as wild as I assume the police report
She
would
said, well, because people asked, did you file a police report? And her
She
words
chased
were
after somebody with a
"Well,
gun."
No, hold on a minute. She was asked if she filed a police report, and she says, well, I did, but you know how that goes. They're
Well-
never going to catch him. They don't care.
That's true.
I was like, hold on, no, not a
Yeah,
bank
'cause-
robbery.
Because 70-year-olds are like lightning
cannot-
fast on their feet.
Hold on a minute. But
Right.
wait a minute. But take all of that and into consideration, okay? But this happened outside of a bank. People who just made a bank transaction. Now you are talking about a federal crime.
And
You
then
can't
he run across
say
the
the
street
police
or
are just going to
something.
go, oh, this happens. And
Then
she
he
did
run
say,
across the street or something to another bank. Wasn't it mentioned that they ended up running
Yes.
to another bank where people pointed?
Yes. So listen, she also says, okay, that the police told her, oh, yeah, we know him, after they gave him a description. Oh, yeah, we know him. He does this all the time.
Okay, then they caught him.
No. So this isn't a big deal, right? Because, oh, he does this all the time. We know this guy. He does this all the time. So apparently they get robbing. Banks get robbed all the time by a 70-year-old black dude. I don't fucking know.
Oh, he was black.
Well, the story changed a little bit later too, that he was black. So it seems like the story kept evolving, and that's why people like myself had questions.
Why would all those people say he went that way? And then when he questioned those witnesses, he went that way?
Yeah, so I don't know. I just felt like it was just a bit weird. So I did take notes. And so I'm curious to see if this police report, because I've never seen it. So when I was told there's a police report that we could actually read, I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm interested now. I'm intrigued. So I did put the video of 10th Man's video in the stream, you guys, if you want to go check it out yourself. But let's see what it says. It does have the incident, the address of the occurrence. So it happened on 550 Main Street, District B, on Friday, October 30th. And she did say that was the same day, because that was the date of the stream. Investigation is pending. The reporting, I'm assuming that's the officer, Wagner. And the supervisor is Safransky or something. Let's see. The victims, there is personal information here. We already know Misty's name, but I don't want to blow it up or anything. So we'll just go past that.
You can take it off the screen and just read it to us if you want to.
Well, no, I don't want you guys to think that,
Oh, yeah. You went to Kroger's instead of Albertsons.
I guess they showed it. And okay, so here's the offense. Petty larceny.
Petty.
It says PETIT. What does that mean?
Petty means a little bit, and larceny means without a weapon.
Okay,
that you use a threat of a weapon, but you never show it. That's what larceny is. You bully somebody out of their money. That's what larceny is.
Robbed it,
And
ripped
they
them out of their hand.
misspelled petty, apparently.
And petty is like nothing. It's a lower value.
Petite. No, that's actually petite, not petty.
Yeah,
Petite
it says
larceny.
petite larceny. Well,
Yeah, less than
without-
$900.
So I don't know if that's
That's French.
okay. So
For small.
yeah. So this was not a bank. This wasn't a robbery at gunpoint.
Nope, no gun. Not for larceny. Now, if they have a threat of a gun, like they put it inside their coat pocket and it looks like a gun, then that still counts as having a weapon. So
She says,
like
okay,
if you
and
trick
then
somebody, because that's what Josh Abrams did. He faked that kid out of his money by saying he had a gun.
Okay, so it says here the suspect. She gave him a description: a black man, male, juvenile, no, juvenile arrested, no. Okay, so she gave it 5'8", dark complected. That's pretty much it. She says
70 years old. Was he 70 years old?
She didn't say that. She didn't even give an age, but he was supposedly 70. I mean, she was very descriptive on Polly's Pino, but on this police report, she was very vague.
Oh wow!
Unless the cop
He
was there,
asked
we can't take that because cops, these police reports, they do as little work as possible on them. So this
but not for a bank robbery, not for
If it
a
was a
robbery
bank
outside
robbery
of
and there was a
bank, not a bank
gun?
robbery, but you know what I mean, a robbery at gunpoint outside of a bank institution.
They should have
No
10 pages
fucking
of
way.
that. They should have 10 pages of a report. if that
Yes,
was-
and it would have been on the news. It would have been in the papers.
Oh,
It would have
yeah.
at least been on the what is that called? The something report where they put out daily the police
Daily
actions for the
report.
day. Yeah.
Plus, she chased him. Come on.
Did you read the report? See what it says? It says
It says on the
I'm
above
above-
time and location, victim states that while at 550 Main Street on sidewalk, he and his daughter, so she didn't even do the police report, her dad did. She was just a witness, I guess. Okay.
we're
So,
approached by a black man with a
hold on.
Jamaican
We're
accent.
approached by a black man with a Jamaican accent who asked them to hold his money for him. And in return for what turned out to be a wad of paper, the victim's daughter gave him $910 of the victim's money as collateral. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, what's in that wad of paper? What's in that wad of paper?
Suspect fled scene and was last seen west on West Chippewa from Main Street. So what she's saying is, and what he's saying is, what they're saying is that a man that she doesn't even know walked up to her and said, "Here, I'm going to give you my real money for your money." Like, why would you give some? I don't get it. He
Sound like-
asked you to hold his money in return for your money?
That's
Is this one of those dope man robberies? I got robbed by my dope man.
I'm pretty sure.
That's
It
what it sounds like.
that, right?
Yeah. I bought some dope off this guy, and it turns out that I called the cops. It happens all the time. Who you gonna call? It happens all the time. So she got robbed by a dope man. He does it all the time.
But does that story sound anything like the story? I just
Robbery?
read
No, it
to
doesn't
you?
sound like a robbery. No,
Hold
it's not.
it. Wow,
That's not what
that's
happened. No one's gonna come and say, "Hey, I tried to buy dope off this guy, and I gave him $910, and they gave me a wad of nothing." Yeah, no one's gonna say that.
Weird. This is so weird. I don't
Yeah, how
even
they got-
understand that story. Now,
Well, you're not. No one's gonna give you. No one's gonna give you any money if you tell that story.
yeah, but
That's why she didn't want to show the police report.
Well, she probably didn't have it.
so he asked her to hold his money for him,
No,
and
he
in
did
return
not.
for what turned out to be a wad of paper, the victim's daughter gave him $910 of the victim's money as collateral.
For
That
collateral.
makes entirely no fucking sense. I'm trying to understand this.
Sound like some
Is it
type
body-
of
there's gotta
hustle.
be-
It might be explaining it badly, but it sounds like some type of hustle.
Buffalo has body cameras, so we
A
can
dra-
order body,
a wad of
order body
paper.
camera.
So hold his money.
Jamaican
Hold his
accent.
money. Okay, so is this a drug deal gone wrong or something?
There's a possibility, but there are others.
It sounds
And
like
she
one of
just
those
doesn't want to
scams.
say, "Oh, I was trying to buy drugs and I gave him my money and he gave me paper."
He might be a king from Nigeria or something.
Who the fuck?
Yeah,
I
right.
don't even know. I
Yeah,
mean,
right. Could be Albanian. Right.
I'm just
He had,
trying
he had a
to
lucky, he had a
not to
lucky lottery
mention,
ticket. Just pay the taxes.
not to mention, outside of a bank, there's cameras everywhere.
There's banks all over this neighborhood right here.
Everywhere.
There's 5 banks in this corner.
Yeah, I mean there's no way this guy would have gotten away. No
There's
fucking
cameras
way.
everywhere. No.
And
Yeah.
and a 70-year-old man, you can't chase him. I mean, you'd catch him.
That's
So
presumptive.
if you guys are
before he
interested,
gets to
go
the
watch
bank.
it.
Well,
I'm
you
sure this
catch
won't-
him before he gets to another
Mhm.
bank, assuming it's not directly adjoined or next door. He had to run some distance. He's 70. You'd have caught him, but he got ahead of you. He went in there so fast you didn't see it. You run in and people are pointing. He went that way.
What I'm saying is common sense. Are you going to run after a man who just put a gun to your fucking head?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might.
No.
I have.
Oh, you will, yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm not
No,
that
sir.
stupid. My life
Not
is
for
worth way
$1,000
more
bucks.
than $1,000.
Oh shit. $1,000
God.
ain't shit.
I mean, I know that my rent needs to be paid or my kids need to be fed and shit like that. But again,
Well.
they're definitely not going to be taken care of if I'm dead.
Well, never seen $1,000 bring someone back to life.
But somebody
Never.
keeps saying, well, her mom owns the house. Well, her mom probably has a bill on that house, a note. You know, like
well, that's what she was saying that she needed the money for, was because, oh my God, I'm going to be evicted. My landlord's an asshole. I've lived there for some odd years,
Now
and
that
you
lends
know,
to
he's
the
going to
credence
evict
that she's
us.
on some bullshit. That fact lends to a little bit lends toward that she might be on some bullshit. Her rent was due. She came up with an excuse to be like, "Man, I ain't got the bread."
Right. Bad excuse.
Oh no.
Terrible
I hope
story.
you, so I'm curious. So look, I was there, Polly, and this is just, I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me for it, but I don't give a shit. I was up there. I remember listening to Polly, and he was very sincere. Now, he claims he saw the police report and talked to an officer. Now, this is obviously the different police report that the story doesn't match up, right? So I'm thinking, okay, so Polly helped her out of the goodness of his heart, did a PayPal pull. Went through his PayPal to do it because she claims she didn't have a PayPal account and a bank account to transfer the money to, right? So Polly offered to do it through his PayPal, and then just Western Union her the money or whatever. So now during that time, he thought this was completely legit. Okay. So everybody, you know, like I said, a few days goes by, and in Discord, everybody was talking, and I was like, so what's up with this? You know, people, not just me, but people in there, I can't remember who it was. But we're, you know, like, what's up with this Misty Reardon? We haven't seen her in a while. Like, what's going on? And there were some people, you know, made some concerns that they thought maybe he might have been scammed. And he did say that, you know, you might be right. I don't know. I haven't heard from her. Now, I don't know if he had already given her the money or what, but then all of a sudden everything changed. And then I heard about this police report stuff that he had read. Now I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe he doesn't want to feel like, because, you know, sometimes our pride does get in our way. And we don't want to feel like we've been duped.
So
right?
since she's not going to tell the whole story, but she still lost money.
Maybe I'm thinking, if that's the case,
Maybe he says
Polly, just to save face, said, you know what? No, this is completely legit, blah, blah, blah. Because he doesn't want to look like the asshole in the end, right? I mean, who wants to admit that they got duped by, you know, I don't know.
Then
I'm
Paulie
just trying
say
to
that
play
he
advocate here.
saw what's her name? The girl Sasha, maybe not what her name. What a Panda. Then he say he saw her and all of that shit and kicked her with her, and she was legit.
Well,
or maybe
actually,
not physically.
I didn't watch this
Which he may well have
video.
done.
Well, I didn't watch this video, but I'm looking at through the video, and I saw Panda's icon up here with Asians. There it is. So I don't know what that's about, but it says update on the fundraiser to raise $1,000 for Misty, aka Mama T. Huh? It's an update on this is 10th Man Stream. I don't know what actually happened. I noticed Panda is up here with Asian talking about an update on the fundraiser.
But she still lost the money, even if she was duped. I don't know. That'd be
not
embarrassing.
her being duped, him being duped, Polly being duped into thinking that he was raising money for something that was legit. And then when he found out after the fact, because, you know, it was his PayPal that was used. It wasn't hers. Now that she's got the money, she's ran. No one's heard from her ass.
She
No
jumped
one's
out that
even seen
wheelchair.
her.
She jumped out that wheelchair so fast.
Is that true?
I haven't seen her around.
Oh,
I haven't seen her.
That's what the wheelchair lady did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me. Has anybody else seen Misty around?
I don't know who she is with the story.
I don't know. I haven't. I didn't even see the panel that Polly had with Asian and. Oh, I'm sorry, John. I didn't see you down there. I didn't even see that panel that Polly had with Asian and Panda up there. I didn't even see any of that. So I don't even know what happened. And that panel is no longer up, I guess. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I honestly haven't even looked for it, but so Again, I put the link in the chat if you guys are interested. Go watch it. I'm sure it won't be the last time we've heard about it since 10th Man can't let anything go for at least 3 months.
Well, I'm gonna hop down. I just want to. I'm gonna hop down, and if anybody has proof of where Jeff said that he admitted to calling News Now Houston about that, let me know. Email me or something. I just want to know the proof of where he said that he did it.
They're going to direct you to another person or to another person.
Exactly.
Video.
Exactly. I'm never gonna find out.
Oh,
All right.
Merrick says she has many names. So I don't know. Has anybody seen Mama T? She goes by Mama T. Maybe she can
I've
shed
been
some light
busy
on this.
getting ready for Passover.
Oh, yeah. Be careful with that. Oh, hey, D-Man. Defend. Hello. Narek. Hello.
Hey,
Spoiled
Matsu,
Queen.
hippie.
Sweet and sour. Beagles. Sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention too much to chat. I was reading that document. But, yeah. Wow. It's interesting. Interesting.
You guys getting ready for Pesach too?
No, I'm not Catholic.
No, I don't do Sky Wizards.
I do love the Mardi Gras though.
Fat
I do
Tuesdays?
take part in that. Yeah, I do take part in that. That's always fun.
What did you give up for Lent?
I don't practice Lent. I don't observe it. Sorry. I'm not Catholic or whatever. What is that? Is that Protestant or Catholic?
I don't know the difference.
Easter?
No,
Christian.
Lent. Not Easter. Lent.
Lent is 40 days before Easter.
Yeah, I know, but what is Lent though? Like what religion,
Christianity.
what faith does Lent fall under?
Orthodox. Russian Orthodox.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
That,
did not know
that
that.
clears shit up.
He said Russian Orthodox. He's bullshitting. Look,
I
he's
didn't know there
laughing,
was
rolling his
such a
eyes.
thing.
Yeah.
Right,
who the
Lent
fuck
is
knows?
observed in the Anglican, Eastern Orthodox, Lutheran, Methodist, Moravian, Oriental Orthodox, Reformed, including Presbyterian and Congregationalist,
Holy
United
fuck.
Protestant and Roman Catholic churches.
Give
There
me
we
again.
go.
Give me
I was
again.
right.
If y'all will allow it. Can I hear
Sounds
Catholic
like
and Protestant.
all of
Anglican, Eastern Orthodox, Lutheran, Methodist,
Episcopalian.
Moravian, Oriental Orthodox, Reformed, including Presbyterian and Congregationalist, United Protestant and Roman Catholic churches. Some Anabaptist, Baptist, and non-denominational Christian churches also observe Lent.
Sounds like all of them.
Yeah, no wonder I don't know. There's too many. I'd stay confused.
You guys Christians?
I've never
No.
been to church, bro,
Fuck
but I'm
no.
a fan of God, fan of Jesus. To the end. I'm not religious or anything, but I am a fan. Those guys have saved my life plenty of times.
No, I don't do Sky Wizards. So,
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Too funny. Well, this has been an enlightening stream, you guys.
All
Wow.
right, sounds good. I'm
3
back at
hours
the
and
house.
31 minutes. Hey, I don't even know if anybody else is live right now.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah,
That makes 2 hours.
people are live. We've got Fuck the Police is live, Andrew's live, Ice Poseidon is live, Kenny Clive, Klein TV is live, American Dream,
Oh.
Goth Princess, Full On Drama, Billy the Kid Norwood, Rich of Hull, they're all live.
Send the links so I can find someone interesting to talk to.
How do you
Oh, God,
find all
well-
your shit? I got to go through my shit individually. They only show me like 5 at the most, 6.
Looks
I
like
got to go.
Andrew is live, but he's just doing the Drama Dome type thing with 10th Man and Bird Boy. It says.
What do you want to talk
Um,
about, John Golf? I could go live and we could have a conversation over there if you like.
There you go. There you go.
John, if you
I
guys
honestly
give
don't
me
We're
a
gonna
minute, I'll
post a
go
link
make
for a
tea and
golden
drink.
raid. Go to Kenny Klein TV.
I don't want to troll people who aren't as smart as me. It makes
Oh,
me feel
Kenny
bad.
Klein is the man.
All right, so you don't want the
full on
conversation.
drama. Kenny Klein, Peanut.
Wait,
Oh my
Kenny
God, I'm
Klein
sorry. I
is
saw
on
Want
Peanut
to
in
post
the
a link
chat.
for a Golden Raid? Post Kenny Klein's. Post Kenny Klein's.
Well, if Shiva's going live, he can take these 80 people and they can
Well,
go
I was
over
going to
there.
go live because John said he wanted to chat, but
He's falling
he apparently
asleep,
doesn't. So,
because we're so
I'll
boring.
put a link to Kenny Klein's in the private chat if you want. I might. No, I don't
What'd
think
you
I'm
say,
on your.
Copper Nose?
There we go. Cool.
All right, Golden.
Yeah, Kenny is
Later,
cool.
man. I'm gonna go up in the crib.
Oh,
before I
thanks,
hop
Joe. Thanks, Shiva, for coming. DFK, you too. Felipe, thanks for coming. I think it's the first time I've ever had you on my panel.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And thanks, John, for.
Not like the United Nations of morons.
Oh my goodness, says the person who contributed the least. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, DFK, thank you for coming.
You're welcome, Golden. Thank you for having me.
Bye, DFK. Feel better, okay, hon?
I'm trying.
Oh. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Definitely go check out Kenny Klein. Let me get the link for that for you guys. And oop. Let me mute. Let me get the link over here. Oh my God, somebody's losing a lung over there. Okay, here we go. All right, there's Kenny Klein. If you guys never been over there, please go over there. He's a really cool guy. He does some great panels too. And let's see. Oh, and also, I think I put the link in the chat a couple of times. I'll put it in the description as well. Definitely check out 10th Man Stream. He doesn't like when I mirror his stuff and not put a link in the chat, at least in the description or the chat. So if you guys want to check that out. So, Shiva says he's going to go live. So there you go. Let me go to Shiva's channel really quickly, and I'll put that in there. So you guys have a couple of options here, huh? Let's see. And Church of Four. Are you still the Church of Four? Or did you change it again? I see. Yeah, he's still the Church of Four. All right. Okay, here is Shiva's channel. I thought I had it in my bot, but I guess I don't. All right, there's Shiva's channel. So go check him out. He says he's going to go live. So there you go. All right, awesome, guys. Well, thank you again for hanging out. And I will catch you guys all on the flip. Bye. You don't own